All right. Double check, make sure everything is going good. Yep, okay. Now then, Merry almost Christmas, everybody. I am going to be doing this as if it was just a regular old video, because I doubt a lot of people are going to be coming in for this stream, because it is Christmas Eve's Eve. People should be out with their families, not on YouTube watching videos. So we are just going to get straight into it. I had this idea from a Reddit post on the Kaiserreich Reddit of what about a run of Germany where every single nation that could possibly oppose you will explicitly oppose you. And I thought that would be a really fun run. I thought that would be good to play as a little challenge. So we're coming in. That is the case. If you look here, every possible nation that could peacefully join with the International is going to join the International. And every nation that could join the Moscow Accord is going to join the Moscow Accord. They're going to come after me from the east. They're going to break apart all of my satellites to the east. We got the International coming in from the west. The Austrian-Hungarians, they're going to go syndicalist. They're going to attack all of the northern Nordic countries. They're going to turn socialist. They're going to attack. Japan's going to come after my possessions in the east. Middle Africa is going to explode. And on top of that, I decided to add some more things of buffing the International, buffing Austrian Empire, buffing Poland, buffing Russia, buffing the combined syndicates, buffing Japan, and buffing CNTTFAI and the SRE, or the FSRI, as well as playing on elite difficulty. This is... Oh my god, this I'm not going to live. That's what makes it a challenge. Ooh boy. So we're just going to get right into it and start seeing how things fall apart. Elite difficulty, strengthened enemies. Everybody's against me. Let's get in there. Playing as Germany. Germany against the world. Okay. Might take a few streams to actually get through this. Yeah, Kaiserreich better, we all understand that much. As for what we're doing here... Well, first off, the one thing I do know right off the bat is I'm going to assume control of the East Asian Navy and the Middle African Navy. Because I cannot allow them to run those navies poorly, I need to have control of them, and so I will. It means I'm going to have an ungodly number of ships that I need to go and look through, but Ben got the most masculine voice conceivable to mankind. Thank you, Musket of Stalingrad. Oh, and I'm sure that's just a voice filter or something. So yeah, we're going to get in here. We're going to do this one thing at a time because I need to work on it. Everything is just going to go away from me. United Baltic Duchy, that'll fall apart. Lithuania, it'll revolt. Bithynia, it'll revolt. Ukraine, it'll revolt. Poland, it'll revolt. They're going to go syndicalist. Hello. Hello, hello. I hope you're having a nice almost Christmas. I got the day off from work. It's very, very enjoyable. I spent the last week doing basically nothing because we've been snowed in and it's almost Christmas, so no one bothered to show up to work all week. Commune of France is buffed. Unit Britain is buffed. Oh boy. Belgium's going to revolt. Batavian Commune is going to exist. Denmark, Sweden, and Norway are going to go. I'm surrounded. I'm surrounded. Okay. Step one, we're going to go with something in here. I could either go military expansionism to start building better tanks and planes. I could do better naval plans for a better navy. Might be useful. State of the economy for some early political power. You look like Sargon of Khan. I keep having people mention that. God damn it. That is not the first time somebody's mentioned that during a stream. Okay. You also... Imperial restructuring also gives 50 political power. So, state of the economy gives 50, political restructuring gives 50. I might want to go this route to get an early remove the quenched militarism out of there quickly. Or I could go this way and get those Krupp steel contracts for military factories. It gives the design company of Krupp, which has a military factory construction speed plus 20. I do have a deficit. I believe I have a deficit to something. I have a deficit to research, so all the things that usually take like a normal amount of time are now much, bruh, communist UK. Yeah, it's Kaiserreich. It just is, only in Ohio. Are you doing the Halifax conference with the... I will try. I left that door open, mostly because things that have to do with what Germany AI would do don't exactly work because I'm playing Germany. So I will try to get them on board, but it's the Entente. How much do they really help? They're going to be fighting our enemies anyway. I need to start with some of this. I need to play, not necessarily like I usually play, I need to play as if I'm being smart. I would like to maybe wait for a bonus here to get this, because it's a very long research tab. And here, got that. And here, artillery. I could use some anti-tank guns. Yeah, that would be pretty important. But I think anti-air guns will be good enough for light tanks, which is mostly what I'm up against. I could definitely use some cruiser submarines, because once I am cut off from Middle Africa, my subs are not going to be able to get very far. Naval support, infantry. We're just going to ignore those. We don't really need them. Better trains. Better maintenance company. Maintenance company is something I do want to focus on, because with a maintenance company, Germany versus the world, maybe you should go Halifax at double the difficulty. Just it completely ignored Halifax. Well, you know, the Entente's going to do their thing. They're not going to attack me immediately anyway. Oh boy, if you were here. Everyone is buffed. Everything that is going to fight me is buffed. And I'm on elite difficulty. And everyone that's going to go against me is hard-coded to go against me. So everything is just terrible. You look quite similar to Taki. Are you two body doubles? I didn't know he had a face cam. I played with him once. That was a while ago. I know. Let's see. In here, funny that we look very similar. In here, I definitely need to do as good as I can. So maybe here, Westphalia. Can't do anything in Poland or any of the subjects. They will break away from us immediately. While we got the points, I'm going to get some passive defense. Maybe a defensive strategy for my boys. That might be the best option, because everyone's going to be sending their spies directly to me. Especially the international, because they're going to have a lot. Missing equipment is going to be for naval bombers and transport planes. I mean, okay. I can put out the transport plane. I'm not going to use it. Oh yeah, I need to fix some of these. Because let's see in here, the Ju-87, the Stuka, that is not what the Stuka looks like. It just is not at all. Looks like that. Thank you. Have a good night. The BF-109T, that is the carrier variant of the BF-109. BF-109, 4 light machine guns on it, so that's like it's an early model, but more like a B model maybe, because I know the original only had 2 machine guns. It was very underpowered. The original. Will you send volunteers to try and win civil wars? Yeah, I will try, but most of the civil wars that matter are the enemy is buffed, so my 1 division is not going to do a lot. But I will try. The DO-17, I'm just going to get rid of you entirely, because you are not supposed to be a light craft. Just isn't. You're too big for that DO-17. I might... Dornier 17, I might build you later. We got some FI variants. We got some down here. FF variants, which I was wondering what that was. Apparently it was a plane company that made flying boats during World War I. And they went under and was purchased by Dornier. DO-27, you don't look like that. You look more like one of the generics. Yeah, there we go. You look like that. Ju-86 actually looks pretty good for its size. I don't think any of those were built anyway, so it doesn't matter. Do not matter. The Heinkel 1, 2, 3, yeah, that's pretty good. I don't know why I have 4 Ju-87s built in 2 different productions. I don't know exactly what that's about. I'm not against it, because I do need a lot of CIS. but I need more other things. We got basic mediums. I could definitely use some carrier fighters. Also, oof, the comparison to Sargon Makad. Also, hello. There's some sort of routes you're trying to go through this playthrough. No particular route, survive. My plan is survive. It is a survival game. Just stay alive as everything crumbles around me. And try to win. Though, I don't know how good of winning I can do. BF-10... I mean, I do need carrier aircraft. Because when I got my planes from over here, when I got my carriers from over here, they don't come equipped with aircraft. So I do need them, and I do need, looks like 100 roughly. So that's not something I don't need to build. So the F-1Ts and the F-109Ts. What's your plans for the Swiss? Fortify the border. Because they are going to go Cindy. That is how they're gonna go their commune, and then we need to get troops on their border there. I need troops on the border here. I need troops all around here. I just need to cover myself with troops, which makes me think that I'll need just a lot more of everything. I do not care for all the heavy tanks that I start the game with. In here, what can I get some tungsten from? I can get it from German East Asia. Not as much as I would like. Chromium I can get from Ottoman Empire, or I could get from German East Asia. Let's keep getting from German East Asia. It's at a discount. Over here, Azerbaijan. I think I should spend early to get as much oil out of them as I can, because once that goes away, because they will go away, they are scheduled to leave my sphere. Once that happens, I'm going to be out with nothing. So I shouldn't spend too much, but just kind of like try to fill up my fuel coffers as quickly as possible. Yeah, infantry, we'll deal with that. Missing equipment, naval bombers still. Fair enough, this is a naval bomber. It's a float plane bomber. Well, if it's a float plane, you shouldn't look like you are a landed aircraft. You should look like a float plane, right? Did they remove all the versions that have float planes on them? Yeah, I guess they did. There's none with F. Oh, there's one. You can be this guy. F-167. Makes sense to me. And yeah, sure, I can put one of those out then. Boom. Need some more of those. All of my planes, get yourselves together. We're meeting. What about on random islands in the middle of nowhere? No, that seems to be it. Just the ones that we have in Germany. I need to use my own air force because I can't rely on my allies. My allies will betray me always. Start in the west. The west is very important to begin with. So we got troops here. Oop. Put them in a little army. I want them on this border, but not that far. I want troops here. No, you clicked the wrong one. Here on down. Boom. Want those troops. We got some guard divisions. That's right, I have different forms of infantry. I got some Auslands command overseas, which you can have like a little boop. Not that important. Or I could give it the good old. Where is it? Where's the tropical island? There it is. It'll be the little tropical island division. That's nice. It's the smallest amount of artilleries. Fine, whatever. I won't give you anything interesting. Infantry with panzer support. I'm just going to say that's not very important to me. Though I will switch this around to having the heavy tanks take over as infantry support. I think that'll be a good use for them, just because I have a lot of them already. We got Motocicleta division. Kinda light. Marine Storm divisions, very small. Gebersiega divisions not even being built yet. I should put out a couple of these. Alpine Corps. Then some Gebersiega divisions, please. Or at least one for this area. For now. Panzer division. I would like some light panzer divisions. The 3rd Panzer, yeah, by the way, do not like my panzer division. That is overkill. Relatively slow. Good amount of soft attack, though. Basically no organization. Defense is pretty good. Now, armor is actually very low, surprisingly, considering all the heavy tanks we put in there. What's up with that, Mr. Bafarzug? Bafarzug? Which is just a terrible name for a German tank because that means new construction vehicle. You have 35 armor. I see, I see. You only have an armor 2 rating with riveted types. I see, so you're... I definitely need to build a new one out of that, and also give you a new name. Hello, Master Sensei. How are you? Oh, that could be the Grosspanzer 1. I used to when I played Germany last, I called them like the infantry tank 1. This could be the Grosspanzer. I don't know what SP Panzer means. I don't speak that language. Here, boom, 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 boom. Sure, in here. I know that... some things are very overpowered. Like carriers. Carriers can be very overpowered if you stack them with enough naval bombers. I proved that already when I was playing Japan, not so long ago. Now, I got plenty of small convertible battleships. This is a converted cruiser, the Rhine. Has barely any deck space. We have the Besser class. Has a little bit more. Has 60 deck space. Those are proper carriers. I'll tend them over. We got both of our dreadnoughts, the Alsace and the Pomeranian. Those are over here. This is another reason why I really need this fleet. We got armored cruisers, which have the exceptional range. They'll be raiders for me. We got just a bunch of torpedo boats. Just an ungodly amount, and then... Yep. In here we got some Brummer classes. Do these come with? They are. Yep. I remember those. They are mine layers. I need to go through each one of these individually. Oh, boy. But that's sidetracked. That's just getting sidetracked. Back to this. Infantry first. Aachen. I need some troops off of this line. You stop that. I need some troops off of this line to look after the border with Belgium. I need some troops off of this area to get the border with the Netherlands covered. That'll be this whole line, and then I'll finish it off with getting some troops from down here area to look after the border with the Swiss. Look after them. I need troops to look after the north. The Marine Division, you can go ahead and look after that. Troops from the north. This will be either a new... I think a new theater. Maybe. Because this will be my Western Army, I guess. Army West. This will be north. Just look after right there. And probably the Coast Guard, too. Need another division to go help with that. That'll be covered for now. That'll be covered. I need troops to look after forces east, so that'll be here. So, any troops over in my eastern realms? I don't think so. We'll make our line here. How good is our coverage? Not very good, especially not here. Big blind spot. I think down here there's some blind spots too, like right here. Have to get more trucks out. We'll deal with that when we get there. You look after East Prussia. This will be the Eastern Army. Eastern Army. Just look after Lithuanian border for now. Oh, come on, don't be weird. These are my allies, so it's not going to want to put the troops in the correct positions, but I'm just going to have to do that. Get the troops from Brumberg. Get yourself a little guy. You go, go, go. You cover the border with Poland. That's a long border. but not longer than our border with Austria and Bohemia. So that'll be Eastern Army is going to be Poland and Lithuania. Then our Southern Army, which will be pretty much whatever troops are left, and not necessarily. Okay, so you can go this way. You're already joining north. You can join this way. You can join there. You can join there. You. This will be Southern Army. Southern Army. Gonna get it on the border with Austria. Oh, it covered the whole thing. Maybe that would be useful, maybe not. You just cover Austria for now. What troops are left? You. Plus you. Boom, boom. Southern Army. Cover what's left of the line, all the way to there. Okay, that works. You go ahead and just join there directly. You join there. You join there. You join east. These are all the positions we need to hold. Which is turtling. Just instantly turtling. Unsigned divisions. Another cavalry division. Go ahead, join there. And right, we got this guy. Overseas. Garrisons. Just look after... Go ahead and look after Madagascar for me. I don't think Zanzibar... Yeah, it's not within our territory. We're gonna lose it. Go ahead and just join up with them. Djibouti, though, will hold. I think. Let's go ahead and just hold Djibouti there. Anyone left? Ceylon. No, come on. Boom. Look after Ceylon for me. Have fun with that. Howdy, howdy, I have arrived. Hello there, Ryan. Hello. So you haven't heard the spiel. We are surrounded. They're buffed. We are on elite difficulty. And everyone who can go against us is going to. So, there is that. Here, you just exist as a little guy, please. Boom, 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 boom. Decisions available. Right. Oh my god, now I have to actually deal with the Navy. Oh, dealing with Navy takes so long. Okay, you, Type 2 class, coastal submarine, go down to crab level. You have decent range, could use a better engine, but for now you'll be fine. Type 7 class. And here we got the B97 class. Dog shit. Boom, got him. Woo, war in Europe, just a week away. Woo, war in Europe, just a week away, guys. Can you believe it? War in Europe, just a week away. Okay, those two, the story of 1939 and the Z's, they work all right. We got improved cruisers, kind of like a spy cruiser. That's fine for combat. München class, okay, they got mine laying capabilities. I'll use that. Hamburg, yeah, battle class, got everything you need for one of those. No anti-aircraft capability for some reason. Kind of a lesser usefulness. It can be used in secondary roles. The clone class, okay. Battle type. Against large, seems fine. We got Broomer class, which is absolutely a mine layer. Given the München class, like it's a battle type, but has mines in it, so what am I going to use it for? But the Strasbourg class, that's the best class. Ooh, that's not what I meant to do. And here we got Admiral Scheer. This one is the super long range one, so it's going to be that. Boom. Admiral Hipper, much less range. It's a heavy cruiser, useful for protecting aircraft carriers. That's about it, and leading like other missions. York class. York class 30, yeah. Maybe a scout vessel. Here, battle cruisers. We got the Prince Heinrich. Battle cruiser, still not a very strong one. Again, it's kind of like these are Weltkrieg era, but you're fast enough to keep up with things. Put you low just because Mackinson class. Sure, what makes you so much worse? Oh, you've been slow too. You definitely put low. We're not gonna build battle cruisers. LSS class, yep. Tirpitz, yep. John Horst, all pretty good all around. John Horst and Tirpitz. Tirpitz. So what's the difference between this and this? It's a difference of okay. So it's a difference that the Tirpitz has better secondary guns and an additional floatplane catapult. Fair enough. Deutschland, all World War, all Weltkrieg era is going to be subjected to the crab as secondary vessels. Then the Kaiser class, which is the cheapest of them yet. Secondary vessel. Then in here we got the Graf Zeppelin, which is not built and is not being built yet. But the Besser class is pretty good. It's roughly on par, but slow. It is definitely slow. We should replace it as soon as it's done. And then the Rhine class is just straight up not good. That is crab. I would not put that on a battle line. That is an escort carrier destined for anti-sub missions. Now, Rhine class, you at least have 4,000 kilometers, so you can do those missions. That's fine with you. I'm thinking we pull basically the whole fleet back and just organize it from there. But I could still keep these apart. You, for ease, Geschwader, Hauptgruppe. Now you all go together into a main force. You sub, no. Destroyers. And, oh, even some destroyers that I consider to be okay enough. Although, it's because they got that better cannon, they got 2 torpedoes, and they have anti-sub capabilities. Yeah, they're okay. And here, you're all coastal subs. Now here, the Bayern classes. I want my Weser and Elbe to come home. I want the Rhine to stay out there for anti-submissions in this area. Bayern class can stay away. Heinrich class can stay away. You guys, you can do something else. We have the Elsass and the Parmen. They need to come home. We need the best ships out there as we can. You could put them together into a fleet. These ones need to break off. Everyone else is on crab duty. Got some longer range. I want those to break off and just be in a task force somewhere. They'll probably be in their own unit. That looks horrible with that color. Be like a red or something. Something I can see. You. That is not what you're up to. You, what, you have like a... No, you just mine laying capabilities. What are you up to? You are not that. You're not that guy, pal. You got some armored cruisers. Those are the super long range stuff. Have them join up with the Raider force. You are the York classes, which are the spotter classes. I could have these be like just fleets along this coast. They can work out of Madagascar and Djibouti. But once Middle Africa falls, there's no going back over there. I think a lot of these could be sacrificed into the main force. Especially those guys. Boom, boom. You, everyone comes to Wilhelmshaven. Please and thank you. A lot of good destroyers very far away. We'll rearrange that when they get back over. You guys... York classes. The Clum classes, we consider those decent enough for a fight. So we'll see what we do with that. Yeah, a lot of really good. Well, a lot of not really good, but okay destroyers. The V-170 class is okay. We're going to war in 36. No. No, 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 no. We're going to avoid that if at all possible. You. Let's give these guys some commanders. The Horse Fleet, they need the best man for the job. Which I guess is you. Ironside for capital ships. Naval Lineage for retreat chance. I need to give you whatever you got. Safety first. Capital ship attack. Oh, I can't give it yet. But yeah, definitely add a crater for that fleet. For this fleet. Helmut von Moltke, maybe. I'll split off my U-boats so they can have actual U-boat commanders. You. The middle defensive fleet. That'll probably be just some guy, like Helmut Boom. You. Lone Wolf. Actually, Superior Tactician's not a bad place for one of these guys. Because you... Oh, that's submarine attack. Get out of there. Get out of there, Max Vintler. I can give you Felix von Luckner. Because look at that spread. With this force, you could go literally anywhere. And we can do attacks like down here, far away from the International Navy. We can do attacks way out here. We can do attacks all the way out here. But I guess that's not really much of a... I guess that's not really saying much. We have bases everywhere. For now. I guess that'll have to do. You guys, I'll work you out more once you actually get here, but just for now. Pilot exercise. Insufficient resources, yeah. I want to get going. Constitution of the German Kaiserreich, indeed, indeed. You, Army Group 1. You're the main area that I'm worried about, so you can have Rundstedt. The main army can have Model. The army over Belgium can have another guy. If anything, I need even more troops. Manstein should be whatever tank army we have, but do I need much of a tank army when we're dependent? That's a legitimate question. You join more there. Tanks, have them separate out. That can be an army under Manstein. It sort of chills here in Verdun or something. Still have one else. Cavalry division up there, please. You, the troops, you can be under... I think our eastern forces can use the most help from people like Aaron von Witzleben and Witte von Lieb, because they have the extra commander portions. Our southern forces. And our eastern front can be commanded by good old August von Mackensen. Southern army, you can be led by... You have an artillery specialist trait, or this guy. Kurt von Hammerstein. Armies against Austria will be somebody good, important, maybe von Kluge. Against Bohemia, we can have some guy, like Bloomberg, Eastern Army. Yeah, you're taken care of. Who could have a force, I guess? Just that guy. Anybody who's good with snow? Anybody snowy? Snow? Franz von Bayern? Don't want to give him somebody who's completely... Paulus. Of course, Paulus will take care of it. He's great with snow. He's great with kids. We have Bloomberg. Yep. And here, you... Kesselring. You, Mackinson, the cavalry guy? Oh wait, you had... Take that, take that, take that. You just take that. That'll work for now. Overseas don't really need commitments like that. Oh yeah, we need free dockyards. Okay, well, Graf Zeppelin is definitely going to happen. We'll put him up here in the point of honor. Graf Zeppelin will come out in a year. That's pretty good for now. Graf Zeppelin, and then the Peter Strasser will come out next year. Fair enough, or before the fighting at least. That'll work, I think. Probably. At least come out like that. In here, free civilian factories. Ooh. How nice. The calm before the storm. Before the shit show. They can do like in Hessen, Thuringia. Absolutely build up as much as humanly possible. President of Kerensky. Let's see here. Can I actually see the issues that I have? Rule summary? Nah, I can't. Voting rights, legation cities, Korniliev storms Moscow. Yep, there they go. Everybody's chilling. You have assembled, but a couple of you guys are still coming. Now, did I break off the... Yes, I have. Took them off. Good. So, in that case, where's... I got the Scharnhorst looking nice now. Where did... Oh, no, there's two. The Elsass is still on the way. They're coming through the Red Sea now. Good. Good, good, good. So you with your force... You have... Get rid of the carriers. You have a bunch of light cruisers, a bunch of destroyers, 10 destroyers, 7 light cruisers, 3 heavy cruisers, 2 battle cruisers, and 4 battleships. You have even more battle cruisers. Will this just be where I put all my battle cruisers? It's possible. Break these off so they can be a nice little mining fleet. I have no real reason to break these off right now. I wanted this to be on... Okay, let's say this. Break me off a couple of York classes, maybe 3, and then have them go over to the torpedo boat float. And then you are not built. You just ain't built for it. You're not built to be able to handle subs, so putting you on a submarine fleet is kind of unnecessary. You don't have any anti-submarine warfare. That's a big issue out here. We don't have any anti-submarine warfare. You guys break off. You won't be Darnets, but you'll be this guy. This one can break off. I guess this will be Darnets. It's there at least in the area. They're all rocking old ships. No, you're a pretty good fleet. All rocking old ships. You break off when selected. Boom. Same with you. Automatic. No. Break off when enabled. Yep. You're coming over to Qingdao. Probably not the correct place for you to be. I think it would be most helpful for you to be somewhere like here. Or maybe Morocco. I think that'd be a good place for you. You get rid of that, because that's not necessary for you. You're just a battle fleet. The Ottomans allowed to join the Reichspakt. I left it open to them, but I don't think it'll happen. I left it open as an option, but they'll probably be very beat up. You guys, as well as, I'm going to say these two, because here's the big old fleet. I think you can be switched over to, say, this. I think that's a better look for your fleet anyway. I'll have those two join there, you join there, as a proper fleet. And then this whole fleet can pretty much just go straight into this unit entirely. And then that'll be the anti-submarine fleet. Now you all enable automatic reinforcements. Nope, it's this one. Go ahead and do that. Fun. You guys, yeah, you're just on anti-submarine fleets. You two, I think you have anything over there. But you two would break off and form a little spy mission for me. Split in half. Now you guys can set this. Next split off is disabled. 22 days until we're full up on everything. Again, these fleets are not spy fleets. They are very much anti-trade interdiction fleets. Many of them are not very good at that. Torpedo boat floats, flotillas. It's not very useful to me as lone flotillas of torpedo boats. I could probably throw them in and help someone, something. Complete. You. Naval exercise. Naval eggs are sides for bacon. Go. Woo, hoo, 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 hoo. My fuel. My fuel, please, is very sick. Azerbaijan, would you be a doll? I might want to start getting some fuel from other locations because yep, there we go. Azerbaijan didn't want to anymore. United States, have them fuel me up for as long as they can. 200 days, that's enough for most of these fleets to finish their jobs. You're on the way. And once you get there, I'll have you do your thing. Totalist Charter, I'll probably take out some fleets from here. You guys come on over. Now you, automatic split off enabled. Go ahead and do your exercise, but also split up into individual fleets. Your task would be to go and do some raids everywhere. In here. You guys still coming up?
Zuhören.
Only a month in. Black Monday's gonna hit any minute now. Any minute. Could use some passive defense. I can do a guy. Paul Bauer. Infiltration risks down. That's nice. We'll have him just chill. Ooh boy. Yeah, Afghanistan declared war. Okay, well, Communard did the thing. Black Monday, there we go. There's Black Monday for us. Tradios are elected. Run on the banks, close them. Guarantee private holdings and do nothing. Stability. Political power, minus 100. Gain base stability. But it's a little bit less. Close them, but then in a couple days we'll get that back, but that puts us at 0. Follow the Eastern Railway, we have bigger issues. Poland is lost cause, don't have to worry about them at all. In here, let's see, you need a lot more. You, once I have enough equipment, buddy, you're out. I want to find some armies that don't have anything like worthwhile, like these ones. You, go ahead and stop being what you are. Become like artillery units instead. I want to get all of my infantry with tanks to chill. Yeah. 3rd Infantry Division, get you out of there. Become like an artillery division. Those are just better anyway. I would like to switch over most of my units to having artillery and just merge all of my infantry divisions together. I think that'll be good for everyone. Ausland's division, let's duplicate that real quick. Overseas garrison, militia, Landwehr, guard divisions, Garda division, reserve infantry divisions, mountain divisions, guard reserve divisions, Landwehr. It'd be nice if they had a division that was literally just named like the border customs, the Volgrenzschutz, or Zollgrenzschutz. Because I don't want them to be, well, Overseas Commando, what's that name? Auslands Festung Kommando. Motorized infantry, cavalry, militia, Schutzen division. Infantry reservists. I'll have it be called reserve infantry divisions, that's fine with me. Give them something. Could give them the militia, the Landwehr. They are kind of. It's a copy of Ausland's Festung Kommando. This is just the. Meh. This is what I get for caring about names. This will just be the regular Festungskommando. And they'll have this little sign. Yes, there we go. There we go. Duplicate, it'll just be Festungskommando. And they won't be overseas because they'll be right here. Also, allow foreign equipment? Yes, but I don't necessarily want you to use new equipment. I'll just train you anyway. I want like 20 of these guys to just cover my north coast and also to cover everything else. I just need a lot. I need a lot. I need a lot of people to cover my things. End of the Black Week. Good for goody gumdrops. Aftermath of it, please and thank you. I took the investments to Poland. And here, you guys done training yet? No? Oh, fair enough. And here, you're 50 strong fleet. That's not too bad. Illusion of Qing hegemony, the FOAUD. Jail the leaders or allow them to continue. Screw them. I want my political power. I just lost a bunch of it. God damn. Middle Africa buys the DAQP shares. They should not have acted, but they are within their right. Force it to sell. I don't know if I can save Middle Africa. I don't think I can, but to be fair, I don't even know what things I need to do to get it to save. So there's that. You. Yeah. Oh boy. Need just a lot more of everything all the time. I'm gonna switch this one out for something. I just don't know what yet. Everybody just hold. Wu Wei Fu, Japanese troops. Garrison Tianjin. Oh, okay, so they're going for that route. Well, I'm not gonna worry about that. I got bigger fish to fry. And fry we will. You troops suck. If anything, could I just replace them directly with the Lichttractor, with the Lichtdivisions? What's your issue? Your issue is not enough trucks? Well, we'll pull that off the line and just make you directly into a Lichttractor. Don't have enough light tanks? We're just gonna kill them. We're just gonna build them. I mean, you're pretty cheap, aren't you? Yeah, 4.36. That's not too bad. It's not very expensive. The Hauptstadt Terror, even less stability. The Kivich pushed. Deal with that when we get to it. Let's see, do I have enough planes? Nope, I do not. I don't have enough to start adding wings, financial crisis and colonies. Tighten our belts, can't help them. Cover, blah blah blah. Political power. Ah, hell no, tighten our belts. We got our own problems. We ain't doing that. Constitutionalist victory in Bulgaria. Agricultural crisis. We must protect our own peasants. Screw everybody else. Everybody else can get screwed. Aftermath of the Black Monday. How is your fleet going anyway? Because I can't put anybody out here yet. And quick deploy, can't do that either. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. I want these vessels out of there. I want probably these vessels out of there. But still, 50 large fleet is not terrible. I could switch out probably a couple of these worse ships for better ships that come down the line. And that'll be all right. Rhineland unrest. Sucks to be them. Syndicalist first move. Sucks to be us. Liquidate unprofitable estates or bail out the Junkers. This leads me to what? Got gold standard or this thing. Tighten your belts. You're the... Just turn the money printer on and pretend there's nothing in the situation worth. It's what we've been doing for the last 20 years and it works just fine. Organize the youth. Youth will remove quench militarism. That's for recovery rate, population factor, and add some carabiner bees and some manpower. Not the most important to begin with. State of the economy, bail out the Junkers, space stability, or... Oh, Jesus, that's a lot of civilian factories gone. Up in smoke. This will lead us to what? The Reichs something something? So it would give us, in total, 20% factory output and 20% construction speed. Well, more, better. You're planning for the two Sicilies. If it survives, which I doubt it will, if they want to join, that would be great. I don't think they will. But I don't have any plans of sending out troops to go help them. Finish the Black Monday reforms and the kinds of cloud radio. Bail out the Junkers for base stability down. Then you get construction speed 5 and 5. But that's just Black Monday effects, which would eventually go away anyway. So why delete 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 civilian factories when I could just yeetus deletus? Romania nationalizes their oil. Yeah, it's gonna happen. That's why I'm putting so much emphasis into getting all my training out right now. Oh, did you not? You didn't. Automatic split off is enabled, please, for this fleet. You're repairing, everyone's repairing, but they're also getting stuck. Like I said, it's kind of important to me. So I will allow it to just absolutely blast through as much training as possible. A verdict. This is nonsense. Use of legal battles, blah blah blah, litigation, blah blah blah. This is nonsense. What could I do this? Haram project. Navy experience is going through off the charts, through the roof. That's nice, but how does it help me? I haven't played Kaiserreich in a long while. When did the Concubine Union get themselves gone? Oh yeah, that was the Poland patch. We will never forget. We will never forget justice for the dawn. Is Annis within the first 2 months? No, they're gone. They are gone. They don't exist. They don't have cores. It's just something that is not happening. Send in the army to go yeetus them. Negotiate with them. I will negotiate. What do you want? What do you want? Annoying. What do you want? Socialist revolution. Okay, the first of many socialist revolutions we're going to be hearing about. This one's over in Iran. They want install them or reach a complete agreement. For 120 days, they want more consumer factory. That's nothing. Like a third of, so 4 months of them slacking off. Okay. British workers return to the factories. Go ahead, do what you want. Do what you want with my body. I don't mind. And in 29 days, after we're done with our fuel situation, Georgia, yep, there they go. That's a shame. I'm assuming they would yeet it because Germany is going to get... Germany is going to get... I mean, Russia is going to get an entirely new rework, and they needed this area for the rework. So they just, in the current patch, they removed it so they can have it open for the Russians in the next patch. That's, to my understanding, they're just making it a little bit easier for themselves as they move forward. So Georgia's out, and that means it's very difficult to get Azerbaijan fuel. Better fuel. Kaiserreich radio, Easter promises. Grants more political power gains. Ooh. Base stability and political power. It's not bad at all. I could definitely use some military expansion, just because it's real quick. It's real quick, real easy. I want to get better just about everything. So a better tank for my tank forces that I'm building up. I'll just scoot that in real quick, because, you know, having tank forces is one thing. Hungary rework coming 2030. Nah, man, it'll be the first thing that they rework in Hoi 5 Kaiserreich. Syndicalist involvement in the general strike. We cannot tolerate this. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Although that'd be very funny. They should keep that joke running. We need solid proof. Why do I need proof? It's obviously them. But I'm not going to do that yet. That's a bit too hacky, because then at least all my other allies will still be with me. For this second. Mechanical computing, please. Oh yeah. See that? A nice 22% because I'm on elite difficulty. So everything takes much longer to research. One of the reasons why I wants to go heavy into the yeah, tungsten trade is banned because I don't have enough tungsten. You're pretty important because I'm building heavy ships, so I'll allow it. But you, I'll go down to like 5, so I can keep building. It's just absurd. Gonna make sure I got enough troops everywhere. Let's see, how is the recruitment going? Kaiser, I want to live! I want to live! Mission, survive! Greece seizes the German assets. Yeah, it'll be. Apply sanctions to them. Justify sanctions and express our outrage. Let's see, they apply to Germans' fears. Leave them be. We're all just copying. We're huffing copium by the barrel. Apply sanctions and express our outrage. Like, yo. Look, they're not going to join our sphere of influence anyway. It doesn't matter what I do. They're going syndicalist. That is what I have told them to do. The Gerbesiega, going out, please. The Gerbesiega Brigade. Boom, boom. And these guys, they're starting to work their way backs up. Now, surely you jest. You must have something in here. Wait, what happened? I definitely told all of you to work out, so why aren't you? You, what are you doing? What are you doing? We got the JU 86s in there? I wonder if I heard somebody walking around outside. Probably my neighbor. Suffragette movements. Women, go away. Will you be supporting the Bulgarians? No, there's no point. Every single faction in that war is going to join my enemies. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. You, Restung Commando, come on out. This will be a part of my... Oh yeah, I never gave you that name. Northern Army. Boom, boom. If they have the option to backstab me, they're going to, so none of it matters. Something like this and this. I need 34 to totally engulf my area. German intervention in the Baltic Conf... I see. Yeah, there they go. Latvia and Estonia break free. Boy. In here, okay, what did we do last? We got the military expansionism. Good. Got some Kanzler and the radio. On the radio. Stereo. I was getting that from Germany East Asia. You know, come to think of it, can I... Germany East Asia, can I get... I could, but it wouldn't be worth it. Cannot get oil from them at an easy price. Fair enough, fair enough. Now in here, decisions, sell holdings, what does that give me? Political power gain, absolutely, just sell my Polish holdings, get that out of here. I don't need that. I have no need for Polish holdings, they're going to go syndicalist. No matter what I do. China's gonna go syndicalist, Japan's gonna attack me, everyone's coming after me, and I don't like it. We have low manpower, fight for the Baltic Germans. Willkommen, willkommen. Everyone can become my generals. Revolutionaries take over Mongolia. What's that gotta do with me? Double check in here for talk. Oh wow, you guys got it done fast. Here, you're being held up. Didn't I turn... Oh, wait, I turned the wrong one on. I think I did that a couple places. It literally doesn't matter if you split up. Because you are single units. Yeah, you were supposed to be in the Northern Army. Or Northern Direction Army. What do you have? You got some guys, Longworthen. Sure, why not? Now, I did say I wanted a new tank, because we have the Panzer 1 coming out. It's not very good. Not very useful. I want basic lights. Oh, that's right. I need to actually research that. Crap. I need to go in here and get me that light tank. It'll take almost a whole year. Take 2/3 of a year just to research a light tank. Oh boy. Air experience at least is coming up now. What are you? Your F-86s? What's your problem? Why aren't you reinforcing like you should be? I'm definitely producing. Okay, your BF-109's down here. What? Then what are you? You, and you? And you, and you? Okay, some of you are, some of you aren't. Don't ask me why. What is the ones coup d'etat and Siam? And here, boom, I want that light tank. Quickly. Oh boy, a stream. Yes, there's a stream going on. You, Prussian Saxony, just join up with that army. Did I set you on infinite? Okay, one time, please. One time. Hello, honey. Who's going to be the next one to run away from me? I'm at 100% logistics oil, so we need to get that done so I can actually use those factories. Fall of Finland. Ethnic conflict in Sri Lanka. Thanks. Rise of the socialist anti-colonial movement. Thanks. Thanks, I deserve it. Easter promise, sure. And we're just beating my ass. Sri Lanka is under something. Finland has gone socialist. Have they joined the Third International yet? Not yet. They will. They will. China's doing a thing. When coming to France game. Maybe at some point. I've done it before, but never on a stream. Argentinian trade delegation. We need their loyalty. And Argentina. Bro, you're... Look, brother. Look, I ain't got time to spend for you, so... No, I'm not going to do that. I don't care if you won the World Cup. That's not my prerogative. But down here... I know that they have no defenses yet. Maybe an early war. Ah, good. Nice. An early war might have been useful to me. Come to think of it. I'm too worried. Everybody else doing all right. Liberia asked for aid. I already know that I set you to turn socialist, so don't come to me with that. Delegation, abstain, deny the motion. I'm not helping Sichuan. I got my own problems. I don't care how good their sauce is or how tasty it is on chicken nuggets. They're just gonna have to starve. Yeah, French integralists, something, something, something. What's up with my navies? They're like 100% all done now. Except for them. Wow, that was fast. So I wanted these ones split off. Wanted these ones split off to form their own little navy. Boop. I wanted these ones split off. They're York classes, so they're not really helping me anyway. I want them split off. I want them looking like binoculars, and they'll be my eyes and ears. The rest of this, how good is it? We got the Ganao, we got the Dreadnoughts, we got a bunch of very slow vessels. What does that mean for speed? It means that our maximum speed is 21 because of the Deutschland classes. The Deutschlands then can be pulled out? Yeah, I think I will. I'll pull out the Deutschlands. And they'll go to, like, reserve status. Reserve status under the Crab. Either that or I'll probably pull them out to act as some mobile batteries along the coastal batteries. That'll probably be how that works. Now, the rest of this is 6 and 32. No, 8 and 32. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good. As for the amount of troops we have in all locations, that's not bad. Easter Promises, Round Strike is done. Easter Promises, Democracy in Prussia, haha, no. Institute for some political stability and some political power. I do need me some political power. Now, what do I need for this? I need finalize centralization. Centralization is down here, so I need to go through that. Christian Trade Union, expand the Blablasburg. For the Bundesstraat, don't want to do that. Ban French organizations. Oh, and you don't have to tell me twice. I'll go ahead and do that. Vote passes. And here, didn't I already tell you guys that you're supposed to join directly to that army, please? Thank you. Let's see, what did they prioritize? I think they prioritized a larger name. Lithuanian envoy. They representatives from the government for the new trade agreement. Very well. Or, no, we should keep the restrictions. Look, I know that you're going away. There's the war against Indochina, which we need to pull our bases out of now. Now, we cannot join in this war directly, I think. Could I? Can't justify, can't join the war. Cannot join this war. I would still like to, and I can't request your forces. I could maybe do something like request your forces and then just spam them all over there and then release them or something. Something like that. I have no... there's combat? Let's be between Australasian Union and that. I could send them some support, some moral support. Because they don't have any troops really in the area. Actually, they have a lot of troops. They're just not there yet. In here, I'm okay with letting them go. Not really my big concern. This is what exactly? Okay, dispersed industry. Yeah, we're gonna get bombed. Dispersed industry is useful to me. Indochina declares its independence. They're bringing in the troops. I don't really like you keeping all these troops down here. To what war do you expect them to fight? I wonder. This isn't my navy. This isn't their navy. If I park the navy right here, what happens to it? What happens to the combat if I just park my navy? I could send them troops, but I mean, not troops. I could send them, like, lend-lease something. I don't really want to. Don't really want to. Got 300 in reserve. Don't really want to. I know they're gonna have plenty of planes. Sedan tag. You? Yeah, you don't get any bonus from the fleet while I'm doing that. Just don't worry about it. Also this and this and I think this one. This and this should be in their own little theater. This will be East Asia. Fair enough. This could probably be its own theater. This is like Africa. And this one would be North Atlantic? Yeah, that works. Oh boy. Oop, there goes one of the divisions. Unless you can defend, but I don't think you can. They guys got too much too quickly. Tonkin pacification. My brother in Christ, you barely even made it. Oh, you need to go to port. Going back to Singapore. Let's see, what troop? You have troops up here? You don't need troops up there. You got troops over there? You don't need troops over there. You don't need a troop in there. You don't need any of this. Just hold that line. About as much as we can offer you in these times. Doctrine's available. It's just Navy doctrine. Probably don't need it. Well, actually, what's the first line of Navy doctrine? Like the first naval doctrines. Trade interdiction, base strike, carrier organization, port strikes, fleet and being for more organization. What else we got in here? Carrier sorties, undersea blockade, convoys, submarines. It's not terrible. Floating airfield. Well, we do kind of have a fleet in being focus right now. But what else can we get? Well. We got wolf packs, unrestricted submarine warfare, advanced submarine warfare, carrier subsidiary role, convoy sailing, capital raider ships. That's nice. Raider patrols with heavy cruisers and light cruisers. That is kind of what I'm. Something. Erica. That reminds me that I still have that. That terms of service like strike on my channel because I played Erica in a sped up video. And like, this is hate speech. You cannot play this music. This is music we don't like. I'm thinking maybe trade interdiction might be the way to go because but we have such a strong fleet too of. I think I'll go this way. I'll go this way for now. We have a strong fleet already existing. We might as well focus on that. And just hope that our boys down here can hold out and try to beat the Indo-Chinese. Research slots available, starts technology. Because they're not going to be able to naval invade without their fleet, and I took away their fleet. Erica is for normies, Wakatan Ryan is based. Probably had that song in there too. Don't remember. And here I'm thinking 1936 still. We could go ahead and get the radio for us. Oh boy. Oh, back over here. Back on the ranch. Back on the ranch dressing. Organize the youths. Get that Christian trade union going.
Alright.
How is your troops doing? Going out as quickly as we possibly can. Might want to make those a bit smaller. In here, what are you guys up to? Yunnan falls into a civil war. Okay, well, not one that I can visually see, so it doesn't matter. Come on, guys, why'd you leave a big old hole in the lines? This is a perfectly normal line that you can defend. Maybe just pull back there and you'll be fine. Let them bleed, don't bleed yourself. Socialists win the Serbian elections. Yeah. So there you go. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey baby. This is not good, hey baby. This is not good. Let's see, how much I'm building. Yeah, plenty of towed artillery. Kaiserreich District of Wakatan Rhine is even better. Ooh, they have a specific Kaiserreich at it. I like that. That's nice. Could maybe pull out my Grosspanzer because I really don't need to be building a Grosspanzer. Do I have anti-aircraft gun? I would like to build these instead. In fact, maybe I could just straight up do that. No, come on. Ah, that's not an option. That makes sense. I can't switch the reduction halfway through for something that isn't the same. I mean, it makes sense, but I still don't like it. Just put that up here. I'm gonna really need to build a lot of military factories so I can start building this stuff before the war breaks out. You are just at peace. Lovely. I do have the straight transfer tool. That'll only really be used in victory or after the end of a war that I don't agree with. Mustafa Kemal seizes power for right now. Christian Trade Union. Democracy in Prussia, I'm not doing it. Stability up. Our stability is actually pretty okay. Corrupt steel would give us better construction speeds of military factories and civilian factories. Interesting. Mauser contracts would just give us straight up military factories, Deutsche Bahn, and then you would give us some infrastructure. Liga Troop, Independent Luftwaffe. Or we can institute of something. I think I'll pick that up first. What y'all up to? What y'all up to? Jack Reed's doing a thing. Just keep on trucking. They straight up just elected the Iberian Federation, didn't even have a civil war. Come on. Romania Qing government. Belgrade Pact. Qing government versus the Shanxi clique. I have not seen that before. Maybe I have, I just haven't noticed. Anarchists have taken over Spanish Morocco. Neat. Unify it with our Moroccan troops? Either the French can take it, or we can take it. I kind of want it, just because now it gives us a little bit of access over the Mediterranean, but not really. We would have the Rif naval base, but that's about it. It will help the Entente win over because if the Kingdom of France uses all their vessels here, Austria, only Bulgaria will keep the Balkans. We're not interested. We are not interested at all. We don't care. We don't care. Do whatever you want. Somebody's taking power. Leftist victory over in Brazil. Lovely. Kingdom of France. We're going to go hard into protecting the Kingdom of France. Because I got nothing. Yep, there goes the Swedish commune exists now. Maybe that's something I can use my
Right.
tank divisions on. How many tanks you got? Only like half. Scavenger. Scavenger's going to be important for us. Oh, yeah, boy, yeah, boy, yeah, boy. And you're down to 40. 40! Institute the something something. Ban the French. Always a good idea. Marks a point of no return for the paternal autocrat party is now called something. Expand the Babelsberg. Category falls to syndicalism. Yeah, I think the entirety of South America is going to go syndicalist. So there's that. But luckily they're over there, and I'm over here. And they can't hit me, because I'm over here. Now in here we got a whole bunch, just a whole heaping bunch of aircraft. So I'm going to do a new theater. I think I'll put some troops east and west, make like 2 theaters. This will be like west, west. You for some reason have JU-86s, and you have the Dornier 23s. Most of you have Dornier 23s, which are the very old aircraft. Okay, fair enough. Is there no one with Heinkels? Is that in here? Here? We're just not built any? No, they're all coming into there. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay. Then let's see, what if I get some... What are these? Those are the Air Force. Okay. And you're the North. Okay, fair enough. It'll be like Baltic Sea. Baltic Sea Command. And you can go over to here, or somewhere, with preparations of doing naval strikes into the Danish belts, maybe? So you're one of the few units that can do that. You can go to Forces West as a paratrooper. Let's see. What do you have? Maybe Eagle? Eagle for that, or maybe plane for that? I don't know. You, bomb. Nope. Okay, I'm still on the same one. You can be bomber group. Oh no, that's what you should be. You should be paratroop group. That works. You're kind of a naval attaché version, so something like the naval ensign, or the rubber ducky, cloud. Who thought of these? Maybe the rubber ducky? Oh, probably just the naval ensign. Here, these are all fighters. You are a so close air supports. We put you forces west, but give you a new unit. And this will be the CAS for this region, so I don't know. They're dive bombers, right? So maybe propellers, maybe the flying eagle, maybe this thing, with maybe this. It's more of a torpedo, maybe this. Then we have these troops. Put them in an air group. Put them in west first, and then you can get more coast air support. You can go ahead and take on those Henschels, because I'm sure you're eventually just gonna German Air Force. I don't know if I should be doing air groups by, like, individuals. That doesn't feel right. Don't feel right. You, you. Train up if you can. You're just chilling. You train up if you can. You should definitely be that. There'll be level bombers, CAS, planes, anti-ship. And what's left? Oh, more of these. Right. Bam. Yep. There we go. Have fun with that. Those will be forces west, I guess. I'll need a lot more. Von Sieg's funeral. Good for them. Or bad for them. I don't know. It sounds like they died. A conscription crisis in Quebec already? That's not good. Everybody, let's get going. Let's get going. Let's get going. Export arms to Venezuela? No. I can't even spare arms for my own army that is fighting in Indochina. You think I'm going to do that? Now, you guys down here, do you have any... I don't know if you do. Shipyards. I don't think you have any shipyards. Which makes me think that you can't actually do anything in terms of your own navy, because I've stolen your navy, and I'm not giving it back. Unless... I don't think I can. I definitely do not think that I can, like, run missions, and that'll allow them to naval invade. It's worth a shot. Like here, here, here. Boom, boom, boom. Escort missions. Come on over, boys. Because I'm not at war. Now, does this mean to you? Did your plans change at all? No, I don't see any changes. And I still don't think you can. So it's probably not worth it. Go ahead and come home. Oh boy. Over here, plenty of troops on their border. Nice, nice, nice. Mechanical computing. I'm just focusing down here. Cannot get that quite yet. Oh boy, I could get survivability for my planes, because the Germans did have very good survivability. That is something that they were the pioneers of the self-sealing fuel tank. In real life, that is. Anything else I can get? Because everything is going so slow. And oh, that's important. Get that while I'm here. Everything's quite slow, it is. Expand the Babelsberg. There goes Norway. Finalize the centralization, and then I can get finish the Black Monday. Although no, I have to get there first. The gold standard and on down. Oh boy, guns from Middle Africa. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Naval budgets request could free up some German manpower. Requests. This is in efforts to better prepare our southern border against the syndicalist threat of German and Flanders. They request that we loosen some military restrictions imposed on them. Look, I'll take it and run. You know, I know you're gonna betray me. What are we doing here? Come on. You don't worry about that. I will sell off my shares once again. Goodbye. Louis Hoffman. Louis Hoffman is doing a thing. Nobody else? What are we up to? What are we up to? What are we up to? Serbian Republic has declared war. There's the Balkans kicking off. To the best Balkans be the spoils. Not my problem. Definition of not my problem. Just do not go there at all. Somewhat go there. Don't really worry about that. Don't really worry about that. Our route is up to the north, but even then, oh boy, the Norwegians are up there, lying in wait. Forgot about that part. Perhaps a naval invasion of Norway is a valid strategy. So it's now Canada versus the West Indies Federation. I don't know what Canada's gonna do. They have a base here that they can fight from at least. I don't exactly know what the plan is. I do know that I gotta loosen my belts because that is really starting to cut into my underside. Rise of the Vazod. Oh, here we go. Stand up in America. America. What are we working on? Okay, we got the light tank. Good. We got 40% off. We can get there. We can get 10% off here. Ooh, I got maintenance companies. That is a thing we have. So I could send off some tank armies to the American Union state, because they're the only faction that has a chance of joining the Reichspakt. Not a guarantee, a chance, and also they're against the combined syndicates. It's iffy as to whether or not that's actually going to work. I'm going to get in here. I'm going to get that while it's on sale, I guess. I'm going to send this army real quick. Ottoman Empire declared war on Bulgaria. Ah, lovely. The Ottomans are at the very least neutral to me, so them getting some territory is good. Elections, SPD, new Reichsstand with the Lion roars. Or change. Who needs this dang old change? Not me. New Kanzler von Papen is the man for the job. Children services, or nah, just get von Papen. He's fine. He's jiggy with it. Final reforms, or this for the Black Monday. Final reforms give us base stability. Our stability is perfectly fine. I could ban the French, which is just nice, and just good to do. Ban all French people from life. We could get early mobilization. We could get some industry, some more. Anything in here for tech? I guess that would be institutions. What if I got corrupt electronics for better electronics? You, military theorists, naval theorist. What do I really want? I probably want the early mobilization. For now. So I gotta make choices. Estonia seeks to join. Think of the oil. What do you mean oil? What oil? That's interesting. I thought I sent them to go away, but Estonia. I'm looking at, yeah, Estonia. There's not a lot up here. Against the Russian menace, think of the oil. As much as I do want friends, they're not a friend that I can actually hold on to. But perhaps just allowing them to be taken over. And then being a nuisance through... yeah, I'll let you join for now. Just being a nuisance in terms of occupation hazards. That's an idea. Just be a pain in the ass. Construction, I'm finally constructing pretty well. Now I need a lot of these, please. I don't have synthetic refineries yet. I do want some fuel silos coming out quickly, so that I can get fuel ahead of time. Bulgaria and Ottomans have ended. Good. Over here, American... Oh wow, Pacific States is actually looking pretty good. Venezuela has declared war on the East Indies. Good for them. Good for them. I like that. I like that we got some friends in high places. Pacific States is actually coming out of this pretty nice. I appreciate that. And the Union State is not doing a whole lot at all. They're probably going to be the second ones to fall. The problem is I supercharged the Great Peasant Uprising in Poland. Awiwi has always been too soft in the polls. Berlin demands action. This will radicalize the protests even further. Yeah, go ahead. Maybe I need to send some troops over their way. We'll wait and see. There's the Second American Civil War. Let me send over my troops as best I can. Send my volunteers. I got... yeah, Eric von Mackensen. I can send 3 divisions. What would be the 3rd division I send? So I got these armies. What other unit would I send? Maybe a guard division? And the King's Bavarian division? Send them over with somebody. Probably not the same guy, maybe this guy. Send volunteers for now. Send him and him. Boom. I care about this war, even though I don't think I can win it. But we can get a feel. Okay, we got 2. I can send 2 Air Corps. So I'm thinking I send this guy. And I send this guy. And then these Air Corps can go ahead and just join up right there. And over Appalachia, or maybe East Coast. Don't know which one would be better for us. Send them on over. Send them on over. Now this is nice. I like the Pacific States marching. Kind of wish Pacific States and Union States would just gang up on the CSA for while they are there. Kind of don't like the CSA being able to take over the ports. What on earth is this? Coming to France to justify us? Probably. I think I know what that's about. Okay, why did you turn into a single unit? I definitely did not tell you to do that. Under Manstein, please. Please and thank you. We can try something like taking of St. Louis to really see how strong these guys are. And you guys, how close are you? I could probably pull you off a little bit closer. I don't know. I don't know if I can. Just put them back right there. Close air support and air superiority. Do whatever you can, whenever you can.
Alright.
Right, you guys don't know what you're talking about. Right there, please. And then march on. Double check that our border is secure there. It is, it is. I'm assuming that you are doing the thing with the power. Bulgaria is getting destroyed. Fair enough, fair enough. Fair enough, buddy. You got rid of the French. Love it. Love it. Maybe the French are upset because we kicked out all the French. Costa Rica requests our protection. We'll offer them assistance, but brother, I don't think that's gonna work. In here. So if we take this, let's see, 6% because of country. Yeah, he gets 66% bonus on core territory, and the whole country is his core territory. Very difficult to fight. This guy's trying to coast off behind us. Boom, got him. Let's kick him out. But one of you, you're out of fuel already. Let's see. One plan would be to take him out that way. The other would be to try to take the Kansas City while we're just chilling here. And you push forward over the river and far away. Attack, please. Try to break across that line. Break him, break him. Syndicalist Revolution in Switzerland. Yep, there they go. Ooh. In here, what are we working on? Better dispersed industry. One thing I definitely need to do is make that new tank design. My Panzer II. Yeah, yeah, whatever you're up to. Where's a good image for Panzer II? Guess that would maybe be the closest one? Not a lot. Something like that. Suspension, definitely go for the welded armor. Gasoline. Maybe something like 3 or something. 2-man turret at least. And here we could go... Go for the autocannon 1, I suppose. Do alright. Go for the basic radio. 6. Okay, that's probably as good as we're going to get. Soft attack's pretty good. Yeah, this will be the Panzer II. Panzer 1, go away. Let the big boys take over. Panzer II. Großpanzer is still being built, but not doing that whole much. Not doing that much. Okay, back over here. Back to the war. Second International. Yeah, they sure do be doing a thing. You're trying your best to get farther. It's just not working. Same with you. You're just not there. You're just not working it. Do your best to kick him out. Oh, hello. Well, we'll successfully take over Kansas City. The problem is we just can't get out of Kansas City once we get in there. So, sweep them on out. Because until we can actually get some reinforcements in there, it's not really working to me. You can be the reinforcement that comes in. Please and thank you. They'll probably push in any minute now. Germany in the Second Congress of the International will have to react somehow. There is the Austrian-Hungarian War. Crisis on the Danube. Okay, good. So if we have... Oh, come on, look at this. If we have this open now, we'll get supply into St. Louis and then supply into Kansas. Lovely, lovely jubbly. Any air bases in the vicinity? In the general vicinity? I don't think so. I don't think so. Bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. They're not unbeatable. They're just harder to beat. And here we can just attack there to try and cut them off. Okay, fine. We'll defend. If we can cut them off there. Okay. Crisis over Koto. What the hell is Koto? Ever since the independence of Panama from Spain, they have led a claim over Koto, the region of Panama's something province along the Panama-Costa Rican border. Oh, Koto. It's like somewhere here. It's like one of those provinces. Offer to sit down with Panama or issue a warning to Panama. We're going to go to war with Panama? It's really not necessary. Offer to sit down with them. They're going to fight over some minor province. I was like, listen, bud. Listen, it's just not worth it, bud. Now in here, what's the next main target? I guess we could attack straight to... Huh. Because just looking at it, the next one is Chicago. Because the next one would be Indianapolis, but Indianapolis is defended. So I think maybe we send one unit over here to help defend Indianapolis. What's your plan? Going into like Louisville and then move forward while we just wrap up the whole Jefferson City thing. There's the Moscow Accord. Panama does something. Does something with Yaman. You might be surrounded. I don't actually know. Take them out. Estonia leaves Middle Europa. That was quick. They've joined the Moscow Accord. Yeah. They did not last long. You join up with Indianapolis, please. Which means go ahead and go there. You go there. We've taken them out. Motherland takes over. Bulgaria. Oh boy, oh boy, oh joy. Instruction, please. Oh, hello. How are you? Dutch elections. We're just fighting out in Jefferson City. Although, we might be able to push you
Abbruch!
out of whatever province you're in. Once you're done fighting me.
Befehle?
You come into... Why do you take that route?
Ausrücken!
That's not the most direct route. I
Vorrücken!
would like to... Ooh, there goes Batavians. Oh boy. Oh joy. Oh joy. Oh joy. Oh joy. Oh joy. Oh falaloi. Almost got all my boys out. Ooh, Jefferson City. Take them down to Jefferson City.
Angetreten!
Oh, come on. They took over Indianapolis while we were almost there.
Ausrücken!
Attacking this side. Attacking that side.
Zeigt es ihnen!
Ooh, that's not a very good attack. What's up with this? The 11th Ohio Red Guard? That's our problem. We're fighting Red Guards. They have curved swords. I don't even know what you're up to. Let me in here. Jesus Christ, what are you doing? That is not the most efficient route. Whatever your planning is, don't do it.
Los, ausrücken!
Get rid of this position. I only want to do this so I could try and cut off some divisions. It's not that important though.
Ausrücken!
Oh, they got reinforcements. Yeah, just don't do it. Come back to Louisville. Come back to Louisville. I think we just fought over Louisville.
Los, ausrücken!
Heinrich Ludendorff dies.
Suchen Deckung!
Was he one of my commanders? I don't remember.
Ihre Befehle?
We come in there, defend. At Cincinnati. That's actually a pretty good position to fight from.
Angetreten!
You get a move on.
Weiter! Weiter!
Russian state has done some things, done a lot of things. Icelandic independence from Black Dossier. Middle Africa formal investigation should be conducted. Sure. Look, man, just got home. Man, it's cold out. Oh, yes. Yes, it is.
Befehle?
Past few days, where I'm living, it's been like 15 degrees out. That's Fahrenheit. Which is probably something like, I don't know, like negative 10 in Celsius, something like that. Something close, but not exactly.
Bereit
Get
zum
back in there and
Ausrücken!
defend, my boys. Get back in there and defend. George Michelet dies. Von Richthofen's dies. They're coming at me from every angle, but we're holding. Unfortunately, they can pierce me. This is so sad. Because my troops just aren't very good. Down here, have the Canadians at least done a couple things? They've taken over some spots. The Venezuelans have been helped. Venezuelans? Venezuelans have been doing their job. Everything else is okay for now. I just want to fight. You chill out and come this way. They're coming around us though, I don't like that. Hoffman wins. Hooray, Dustman Hoffman has won. I don't know who Hoffman is. You, what's your issue? You need Zip, Pecky. Oh shit, you need that done? Okay, fair enough. You just cannot let me win, huh? I want Indianapolis. I want that Indianapolis seat. Because then we can go for Gary, Indiana. Most important town in all of America. Gary, Indiana. We'll attack that way. Free civilian factories, hell yeah. Finally getting some civilian factories. We're on the south end of a big storm. High of 20 right now in the morning and 6 with bad wind. I live in a particularly bad spot because I live on an area that's just all hills. Like I tried to walk up from my driveway this morning and overnight there was freezing rain, so it had a layer of ice on top of the snow. It looked amazing. It looked like creme brulee, like how there's a crust on top. And it looked good. It looked tasty. Like but not for eating. I'll do some of that. I'll do some more fuel silos in like Thuringia, maybe. I think I'll do some of that to get more fuel in before we really start losing it. Can maybe break Cincinnati. Canada invokes the War Measures Act. Why are you measuring it? Sichuan Click has done a thing. What's our issue with Indianapolis? I mean, actually, what's the reasoning here? Why are we low on supply out here? Food from Middle Africa? Sure, why not? Fine, we'll help defend.
Weiter! Weiter!
You just break them, please. One is supplied, one isn't. Weird. I like to push up towards Gary, Indiana, and Chicago. Although I don't really have anyone that would be able to hold this position with me. That's the big issue. Maybe I could, like, pull off a left hook and try to break them. Mayhaps. But at the moment, it doesn't look like it's very likely.
Auf geht's! Weiter! Weiter!
Gonna keep attacking me in Indianapolis. Portuguese. Maybe African disputes. Hey, how are things going over here? I think the line is still where it left before. You have any way of naval invading? I don't think you do. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we take a little bit of time and we just build like one naval base down with them. With the idea being that they will then build their own navy and naval invade Indochina.
Greift weiter an!
You guys are doing the Lord's work. I don't know how good of a job it's going to be. You come this way. Portuguese denied requests. There's going to be a Portuguese war. Gary! Yes, Tobias, Gary. Sovereignists, yeah, whatever. Sovereign governor, issue a warrant of Von Goren's arrest, or... just let it go. It's okay. He had a good run. We already know where this is going.
Weiter! Weiter!
You just hold my units, oh wow, they're already veterans. Who, buddy? Can I send you any more? Send volunteers? 3 out of 3 is already sent. I wish that the return volunteer button was a little bit more robust, so I could send a specific unit back, because a veteran unit like that doesn't really have much of a need to be out here. Now, I'm thinking, let's take... I think it's my guard division is what that is. Duplicate. And then add onto it, I have that much. Add onto it a support artillery and a regular. Actually, I don't even need to do that. Don't duplicate, just straight up add it. Boom, boom. That'll be 15. There you go. Now that unit will need to be supplied, but we do have the supplies. I'll just get supplies in later. Oh, you're not even a guard division. Cut off? What the hell do you mean we're cut off? I'm not cut off.
Auf geht's!
You can't have your template change because you're cut off. Can we not template change? Maybe it's a way to prevent like large units from being encircled. But I'm definitely not encircled. Flight of Von Goering. Has it fallen apart yet? No. Personally, I wouldn't like it if Europa would fall apart, just because I know that that's going to absolutely dump my frames. But it is what it is. You get on in there. You get stuffed up, and let's go. I'm thinking Mauser contracts or experimental research. Ooh, there's an extra research slot. I need that a bit more than I need other things. And here, new research, new research, new research. I'm going to spend that on that. Because that's a good use of my time. I could get some anti-war artillery. I need to get some mediums. because I would like to build me my Panzer IIIs and start getting those built up. But I still have to think defensively. Now, Navy-wise, what do we got in here? None of my ships are out yet. Oh, hey, I set you on the wrong command. Oops, sorry, my bad. My badsies. You guys go back. And here, you're chilling. You are coming out when I say so. You're coming out soon. I could make you come out a little bit later in order to get my other things to finish before the war kicks off. I think that's important to me. Tolis and Barataya.
Los, ausrücken!
Keep getting these things stuck in on defensive fights that they really shouldn't be a part of.
Wieder zurück!
Pull out, please. Bing is joined. Somebody somewhere doing a thing. In here, I could do some field hospitals for more. That's an interesting idea. I do 50% off of that. Is it important to me? I would like those towed anti-tanks to start being built. Up here. I think that is important. I want you guys just to chill. Well, wait for them to leave this province. Boom, attack. Cuba severs trade ties. Oh no, not Cuba. Anyone but Cuba. I am kind of worried that they're... Oh, they're encircling us. Gotta stop them. That's their issue. They just kick me out. Where are you? Okay, you are in here. Where? Hey, you son of a bitch. You mean you haven't been flying this whole time? I hate you. I hate you. Are you gonna get mechanized? Maybe. They're expensive, but they are pretty good. Okay. Pull back out of this position. I don't think it's working for us. Yeah. We hold up as long as they do. Get on out, get on out. Get out of here, get out of here. Sedan tags happened again. Sedan tag, or whatever that is. What could I use this on? You're coming out. Maybe some. Oh, yeah. You have 2 hippers in there. You need more. Join up for the attack. Maybe even allow it. Louisville definitely needs to hold. I don't know if they're under fire right this second, but they need to hold there. Yep, there they go. It blew up. There goes Middle Africa. Don't even get to keep Zanzibar, but at least we get to keep Madagascar and Djibouti. And there's the Southwest Africa over here. I think they request German supports for supplies. I could send them volunteers directly, and that might be what I do. Could probably send them like 1 division from somewhere. Like a cavalry division. Sure, I can send them a cavalry division under the cavalryman himself. You send a volunteer. Von Mackinson, air volunteer. Look, there's no way there's going to be an air force down here. Don't even bother with that. Stay here. We're building. We're building. We're building. Everything's right with the world. You guys pull out before we really get into an issue. Louisville isn't even a base. Interesting. I want to leave this open for as long to let these guys retreat. The fall of Boston has happened. That was to the CSA. That's the big issue, is that with enough time, these troops will end up winning the war. Yeah, let's get you guys out of here. Good. They're open. Fall back across the river. Southwest Africa, of course, will help. Yeah, sure. We'll help. We'll get an extra ally, somebody that we can use as a port in that region. My troops haven't arrived yet, though. Fall back, fall back. Our attack against Indianapolis was a good idea. Just wasn't executed correctly. You know what's funny? In my light tank divisions, I could, just to help us get more tanks in there, I could make one of these a heavy tank. Or I could do what I probably should do anyway and start switching them out for... We'll take one here and then switch out this, make you a motorized unit. It'll only take 5, it's as much as we can spend right now. Yes, please. There you go. Have fun with that.
Angetreten.
You guys fall back. Recoup in, I'm gonna say, Louisville.
Ausrücken.
And you guys, you're doing as much as you can from where you are. And that's probably as best as we can do.
Zuhören.
Yeah, you guys come over. Swiss refugees. Good, nice. Nice for me. Nice, nice. Oh, that's the... Here it is. The Graf Zeppelin. I want it in a fleet here. Just to naval exercise itself without anyone else out here. I think that'll be good. Down here,
Angetreten.
in this colony, we could either go straight for the capital, which I think I will, or we could try to take out these guys while they're there. We're going up against just Askari troops. Not really my biggest concern. Other areas where we might have some supports is maybe East Africa, but they have a generic tree. So even though they might want to, or it might make sense that they might want to join up with me, they won't.
Befehle.
They don't have the option. Right here, we can join up with the crossing of the river, try to attack Chicago from a different angle, or try to even take Indianapolis again. The issue is just they're very strong. Oh yeah, still need this. Okay. This is a Tirpitz class heavy cruiser, heavy hull. Oh, it's the Tirpitz and the Kaiserreich. Well, they're coming out in a good enough order, so I don't really need to worry about that. Maybe some of these down here could use some more, because none of them have come out at all yet. Experimental research is done. Nice. I want that expert researching fund. Maybe should have prioritized that, if I'm going to be honest. I got a lot of points now. Huh. I could go partial mobilization. I could go head of the Kaiser Wilhelm Society for extra research. Any plans for Christmas Eve? Yes. Yes, I do. I'm going to go to my girlfriend's family. They're having a party, and they will be doing things, because they celebrate on Christmas Eve instead of Christmas. Train production. Oh yeah, I'm not even producing trains, am I? I only have like 20... I have 92 trains, but I have 144 total, so that's okay. Nuclear research task force. There's just too much in here. Civilian factory speed. Captain of industry. War industrialist. National press. Interventionist hair interests. Political power gain. Justify wartime and civilian intelligence for leading diplomat. I mean, that's nice, but really only for the political power. I feel like there'd be someone else who could do that better. Chemist. Task force. Inflation policy? Captain of industry medium. What do I want? What do I want? Do I want... better planes, maybe? Maybe better planes. Better material. Industry? Crop. Theorists. Oh, maybe... Yeah, maybe this guy. Because he'll actually provide the army experience that I need. Army maneuver, defense, drill, offense. You're an expert. They're all experts. Army offense. Organization. Organization is really good, because that will be what actually holds us in position, which is very useful in a defensive war, even more than defense is, because you could theoretically have more defense than you'll ever actually need. So I think maybe the army organization or the army offense. 10% is better than 8%. This is true. Army maneuver. is also pretty good, but I don't think this is going to be a war of movement. I think this is going to be me losing eventually.
Auf geht's!
Probably in a second recording session, because we're already 2 hours in and we're nowhere close to the war. But we can already see as things start to fall apart around us.
Ausrücken!
You, what are you up to? Just break your way through and make sure you get to Group Frontin? Group Frontin? Yes, please. Chilean-Argentinian War. Now, I'll be honest with you. I don't expect much out of this. I can send you 3 divisions with air support. I don't expect you to really survive.
Ihre Befehle?
Your guard division. We'll send like 3 of these guys in an army. Give them maybe the commando trait. Off with you. Do your best. What planes are in the region? I can send 1. I can send 1 unit. I will send some bombers because I can. This one might have the better range because it is all better range. Yeah, close air support, maybe? Over Argentina. I think that'll do. They'll do fine. Back over here, St. Louis. Push to St. Louis. I'm thinking. Boom, boom, boom. I think we do a little push like that. Try and just force our way through their lines with my divisions. Kenya declare war on Uganda. Good for them. Timing coming. Yep, there they go. I am not going to intervene early. That'll just cause me to go to war early. It's not what I'm interested in. Reinforcements to East Asia. They're still doing their thing. Mysore? What? Mysore what? Down here you guys are doing the Lord's work, I guess. Still can't join your war. Good for you. Do as much as you can there, brother. Do everything you can. You just go ahead and join that training force. Let me see. Do I have... I don't have these producing yet. I do have you producing at least. I could really use it.
Angetreten.
All these guys coming in, up and around. Batavians joined. They're international. No surprise there. Yeah, you just stop attacking me for like 5 seconds so I can go away and attack you, please. Go ahead and attack me. See what it'll do. Nothing. What you gonna do about it? Second Prussian intervention. Send the agents. Send the soldiers, or send the border guards. You're like not this. We can send the agents. See if that gets us involved. We're not gonna directly intervene. Okay, troops have landed in Argentina. They need our help. I want to push straight towards their capital. Unless it doesn't work. You are still in that fight. My god. Hopefully you can get there. No. Still on the fight. This can hopefully just break their resolve first. You break them. Break them. You hold that position. Oh come on! The entire point of that was a hook to try and delete one of their units, and they just pulled it out from under me. Don't like that. Don't appreciate it. So many units in this province. Okay, boys, fall back. Let them fight over it. Okay, take them there. Go this way. Take the other province. You're doing your best to get over here. Socialist Paraguay has joined the war. And it's a socialist Paraguay. Now that might be more important to take out first. Because they can potentially be beaten by Argentina. With my troops there, my 3 divisions might be enough to swing the tide. Engineering, we could really use some radio detection.
Achtung!
Also think, yep, there you go, Namibia lands. We've won 1 war. 1 civil war we've won. And it's the one that does not matter at all. Now if I look at this, Southwest Africa, Oh, hello. Reenact German rule, a new governor. Interesting. That's neat. That's at least neat. We've helped them win their war for
Ihre
them.
Befehle?
You get to go in there. We're far away from supplies. If we could take there, that'd be good for us, but it doesn't look like we can. Ghana capitulated. Bertolt Brecht requests a visa. Share it, let him go wild. East Africa is doing bank, the problem being that they can't join me. You.
Vorwärts,
What on
Männer!
earth are you doing there? Get out. Get back. Go away. Stop fighting there. Can you join the Entente? I want military factories. I want another 15 military factories. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Just in a row. Interspersed entirely through here. You put down one pretty far up. Chong King is doing a thing. Do your thing, Chong
Abstand
King.
halten!
Get out of there. I don't know why you're dying so badly. You go back. We have exhausted our tank forces. Rudolf Schultz. What's going on? We don't have enough tanks. That's really just it. Just don't have enough tanks for them. Need 100 more. Get some there. What? Okay, we're already building those now. Good, good. An uprising down here. A naval invasion down there. Fair enough, fair enough.
Bereit!
Anything? Jefferson City, Kansas City, St. Louis. It really is just Indianapolis that we need to fight over. We're not gonna. You can stay on the line. Or I could just pull back all of my troops. My tank divisions are not doing what I need them to do.
Befehle?
Mm-hmm.
Achtung!
Yeah. Now then. One thing I'm interested in. The Western Army. All of you.
Befehle!
Oh, you have troops too. If you were to all become guard divisions, what would that take? It would take... Okay, we almost have enough. Nice. Now, with that guard division, that gets special names. Duplicates. It's just a regular old infantry division. Like a number 2 that uses infantry division label. Yes, good. And the guard divisions, what are those? I want you to keep your cool names, if at all possible. What could I give you? I could give you like a little crown, like the Imperial Crown divisions. Maybe I'll make you better later on, but for right now,
Achtung!
these are all regular infantry divisions.
Bereit zum Ausrücken!
I want them to be switched over to the better infantry division, which I think will be at the very bottom. Yep. Boom. Switch them over. West Africa wins, becomes a colonial government of German Empire. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah.
Befehle?
Win, victory. I'm thinking
Ihre
we
Befehle?
pull back our troops from here. You recall my volunteers, please. And I'll send you some new volunteers from the
Angetreten!
Western Fronts.
Bereit zum
3
Ausrücken!
more for you. Under our same good old commander. Send those over because our tank divisions were not cutting it. With the air volunteers. Oh, we need to wait until the other ones come back first. Portugal has done a thing.
Achtung!
You guys aren't cutting it. One of you is it a guard division? That's nice. That's nice. So you already have the better looking units.
Achtung!
What can I do here? Well, I did have that idea
Befehle!
that we spend our efforts attacking an Asunción and Conception because we can probably beat them without too much of an issue. I don't know why you guys were sent here. Because you are not in this war. You go help there. You just come on home, please. Thank you. Over here, what are you guys up to? Let's get going. Get going, get going, get going.
Zuhören.
Yeah, you guys, your line. Boom, please. Northern Army,
Befehle.
you've done your duty. Love to see it.
Angetreten.
You, I want the whole of this army switched over to those divisions, please. And then I want the division with artillery to go away. I want the division with panzers to go away. Just have this guy left.
Ihre Befehle.
Wait, right? No, you're the regular infantry. Did I delete the wrong one? Because you're here.
Zuhören.
I don't think I deleted the wrong one. I think I'm just clicking on it right.
Ihre Befehle.
Those two, please. I want them to be Infantry Division 2s.
Bereit.
And you, Infantry Division 2s. Yeah, I think I kept one of them alive for some reason. There it is. Regular Infantry Division, go away. Those will be the ones against the international front. They can have the better units. You get the overseas troops. Go ahead and join back up with this army.
Bereit.
You guys are waiting to go. Because you still need to get your troops back from America.
Zuhören.
My god, what are you doing? Get over there. What? What are you doing? Oh, you got defeated. Belgium declared independence. Yeah, let them go. It's okay. We weren't expecting much of them anyway.
Ausrücken.
Actually, I need these troops to hold this position. We're losing down here. Oh jeez.
Ausrücken.
We need to hold this defensive line.
Zeigt es
Or
ihnen.
else we're not going to do much. Now
Befehle.
you, who has made it up here, I want you on the attack. And to break the panic line so we can have more troops on other locations.
Zuhören.
Don't know why you're having such issues with supply. That's okay. Can I send Argentinians back?
Bereit.
You're just chilling with your forces. Can I not send you yours yet? You were selected too much or something? I don't know, but they got a naval invasion in Mobile, Alabama. Not liking that. Extra research, love it, love it, love it. On red zone, don't care much about that. Oh, we can improve our defenses. We're not there yet. We don't need to do that yet. We can do final reforms for government. It's not that important. Democracy in Prussia. Blech. I think those Mauser contracts are important, though. Because honestly, we have... Yeah, there we go. Argentina's already beaten Paraguay. Although, I don't... Did you actually take any provinces from it? I don't think you did. They got a breakthrough here that the enemy is coming through. Don't like that.
Angetreten.
Get rid of this. Now they can pull all these troops back from that line. I said to get rid of that.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Go ahead and send your troops down this way. And
Ausrücken.
get out of that territory. You. Bring them back down there. Go that way. Maybe do some logistic strikes on their forces. I don't know if doing 2 will actually allow that to work. You and
Angetreten.
overseas forces. Back to the Western Army. You, the Bayern Division, go ahead and join. You've done your duty.
Befehle.
You two, with your troops, you've done about as much as I can expect you to have done. I will make some more modifications to the Panzer Division. Also, just get rid of you, Panzer Division. More infantry, more the maintenance company, please. Thank you. That'll do for them. Research slots. Yeah, I got more research. That's nice. Maybe we'll spend it on some computer machines.
Achtung.
I want to send these divisions in to go help the Union State again. Because we're not completely out of it. Belgian Revolution. Germans do not give in. Attack them. No. It's okay. It's okay. It's not okay. It's not okay at all. What are you doing? Exile divisions. Yeah, get out of there, man. Get out of there. I need you guys to get down here quickly. Please and thank you.
Befehle.
Need to get out of that province. Belgium refused the Congress of Orléans. It is what it is. You're gonna walk all the way down there? No. You catch a ride, brother. Catch a ride.
Ihre Befehle.
Keep telling you need to get going. Get going. Get down there. Ooh, buddy. Now let's see. I want to make a better BF-109. I don't think I have anything to make it. Oh no, I do have cannons. I got cannons. I'm gonna make a BF-109, I think an F model. Do I have any? No, I don't. I was gonna wonder if I had any armor plates yet. I haven't researched that. I think this is the BF-109F. It's either the F or the G. I always forget. I think that's like 2 light cannons and then 2 light machine guns. Save as a new model. Boom. Get rid of the old one. And then start building those, please. I want better ones, better everything. Got 4 of these building for no apparent reason. The Stuka. What could I put on a Stuka to make it more Stuka-y? I could put on even more bomb locks. That would... Let's see. I could put on... Oh, I could put on the anti-tank cannon. That would increase my ground attack thoroughly. Forget which model that is. I forget what name of the model that one is. That is a funny beast. I could make a variant using that, or making that like the primary weapon, anti-tank gun. No, don't make it a HS. It's just a Stuka. Come on. Now, I don't know, G maybe? Maybe with G? With the anti-tank cannon. My agility will be way down, my weight will be up, but I won't be able to naval strike with this. So I'd either need to wait until I have a better engine, or chuck off the CAS gun entirely. Or just double up both engines. No, I can't do that. Just one pod underneath. Because there is a model for that. It is this one. Boom. So it'll have... It can do everything except for... It can't do any naval targeting. It can only do close air support, which is really what I use them for anyway. My agility would be down. The dive bombing, that's on close air support, air defense, and naval targeting. Probably take off the flaps. Don't need the flaps if we're doing this. Don't need any float planes. Don't need any of those. Bomb sites are for strategic bombing. Don't need any of those. So this would be the Canon version. Pretty sure that has its own name. Ground attack be increased, but would it? I don't know. Save as new. Save as a new design. I'll make like half of these produce the Canon version. And the other half produce the regular version with more all-purpose. What are you up to? These divisions, they did what they could. Just cannot produce enough tanks to support them. Past that, yeah, I need a lot more factories. I want like 50 factories. Calm in the Rhineland. Before the war kicks off, I want 50 factories. I got 35. I ain't doing it. Revolt in Peru. Back down here. Oh, Jesus Christ. They are coming in hot and heavy with those troops. But at the very least, this position only has 1 fleet.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
I want you holding a position here,
Achtung!
because I have a feeling that there, just gonna break me anyway. Even with the fort, still not enough. You, back in it. Means I can send my 2 planes back out. Lovely. I want you here, because I want to deal with that naval invasion here.
Ihre Befehle?
My troops are here. This is where I want to deal with them. Taking to Biloxi and then onto Mobile is very important for this. I prefer if the American Union State would just be fighting the CSA, but you know, we can't always have what we want. Irish, Second Irish Revolution. Ireland has gone against us. Yep, yippers. That's the point of the challenge. Whew. I could get some better. I could get some better armor for better tanks. Austrian Empire is taking over Hungary. They're eventually going to go against me. You straight through Biloxi.
Auf geht's!
And then from there with good old Manstein.
Ziehen uns zurück!
With good old Manstein. Don't worry about that. Just take him out.
Weiter! Weiter!
This is the most important location because it'll mean that they won't have any supply, and then we just roll them on up.
Los! Los!
And boom.
Zuhören!
Why do you attack that way to pin him? Boom, got him. And now we just march our way on up. And with the 5% trickle back from having these capture rate, it's not trickle back, it's capture rate, be able to steal some of their Assyria declared war. Good for them. That's I gotta do with me. Into Jackson.
Ihre Befehle!
Why don't you go ahead and go directly into that position, and then see St. Louis still held, Louisville is still held. Everything down here is doing okay. Double check our Argentinian war. They're pushing up and around us in a bad way. So we'll go in like this and attack them. Well, we got them surrounded. Okay, so they'll just reinforce and stop us. But we'll still do it. We have air superiority, we have intel advantage somehow. How do we have intel advantage? Belgian question, we need the submission of the Belgians. I'm assuming they are straight up commies by now. We're covering the Belgian question. We want to assist. We need the submission. More important matters to attend to. Truly there are, truly there are. Don't worry about this fight. This fight is not that important. You hold, you hold. Further internal security measures. Despite the great increase of military police presence in the region, something French syndicalists, current security measures sufficient. Ban the French organizations. I've already done this. I've already banned the French. And I'll do it again. Because I love doing it. Now's the contracts. Yes, yes sir, yes sir. Artillery research, new weapons. I did say that I want more factories, so this is the perfect time to get that. New military factories, okay. Now we get to start laying down exactly what we want here. I want those heavy tanks, they can just chill for now. I want at least 5 factories on BF-109s. We have 4 factories on JU-87s, although this one is the Canon version. I want 5 factories on HU-111s. I want at least 3 factories on JUs. I want 2 factories on both of our carrier-based items. I got 2 factories there. I don't have any float planes because long-range float plane capability is not really my priority right now. Same with heavy fighters, not my priority. As much as it would be nice to have fighters that can go as far away as our other aircraft, it's not in the cards. You guys go up there, and by that I mean go up there, please. I will not ask again. No close air bases, so we'll go for Appalachia, because that's where they're doing a lot of the fighting anyway. Czechia has declared their war on... I didn't know that was a thing. Czechia has declared a war. I wonder, because they're gone Social Democrat. could I send you volunteers? I can send 2 around my border. You have an alliance with Austria. You'll join in the war. You could potentially defend from behind. I'm gonna send you volunteers.
All right.
I'm gonna send you my tank volunteers. With air supports under Heinrich von Baer. We're gonna try to beat the Austrians before they can even have a chance of killing me. International condemnation of our ban. We can declare war on them again. Not the plan. Germany tears not for the protests. Restore the rights? No. We don't care. We don't care about your rights. And when here, then your area Bund is still technically separate. And I still have some members of the Reichspakt, though not many. There will be even fewer later on. Don't worry about that. You guys, Serbian Republic has declared their war, the 5th Balkan War. I love it. Love to see it. Now I don't exactly know what that'll do. In here we need to make sure we defend St. Louis. Galicia Ludmiria has broken off, and they've declared a war against the Austrians. Lovely. Okay, we could do this. We could break the Austrians, which is good. Why am I doing that? Because they're kind of going down the communist route. They've gone for the public welfare. At least that's what I set them to go down, like Red Danube. Croatia has declared war. Croatia exists now. They are Illyria, but better. Serbia is going to have its fill of Albania, I guess. We could support, like, Galicia Ludmiria in their war. I'm just interested in the invasion here. What are you doing in terms of Air Force? Do you even have an air base? You do? I can send you 2. Hello, hello. Air superiority mission, please. And then I want some bombers, some TAC bombers in here. Those would be the plan there. Down in Argentina way. How are things going? Not good. Not good. Yeah, we're holding up this entire line. So what we're going to do is get the hell out of Dodge. And maybe get a defensive line around Buenos Aires. Because that's about as good as I can think of as a way to hold this position. Please get out of there quickly. They've joined the Belgrade Pact. Get out of there quickly. You go to Bahia Blanca quickly. You get out of there quickly. Iceland leaves Mitteleuropa. This is so sad. Everybody get out of there now. This line has fallen. It is not going to work. Over here, our troops around St. Louis doing okay. Go ahead and just get involved in a fight in Springfield, perhaps. Individually, our units are actually pretty good compared to their divisions. Chaos on the Danube, indeed. I would like to push all the way, if and I could. I'd like to push all the way to Chicago with that force, because they've been doing good work. Crisis on the Danube. I live in Iowa, and I was walking through the storm of the blizzard when the soles of my shoes started disintegrating. I lost half of the third of my right boot. I walked in agony, all for prime rib. Not worth it. Not worth it. How on earth did that even happen? And you return expeditionary forces? I did send expeditionary forces to you. When are they arriving? And this, go ahead and create an air group for you. Something happened. Did I lose my 2 divisions I sent you? I still haven't arrived yet. Ah, there they are. The invasion force for Czechia. Yeah, definitely get over here to Vienna immediately. I want to dine in Vienna. You go for Hungary. Ironically, now their main base of operations is Hungary. I want my divisions fighting their divisions. Why are my divisions so weak? Because of terrain. I see. Because we're going across the river. Well, we'll just take care of that by going across this river. Or by going into Pressburg or something. On the Guangzhou. Look over here. How things going? What's up with this? They gotta be able to smack me around like that. Ooh, back over here. Back on the ranch. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Am I moving? I can't even see. It's too small. Make sure that we are bombing Austria. We got our troops in Austria. Up and around the city of Vienna.
Abstand halten.
Did Czechia... They did join the Belgrade Pact. That could be an issue. That could be an issue, but I don't think I said Czechia to go. Oh, there goes American Union State. Federal collapse in the fall of Washington. Now that does not bode well for us. Although that is, yeah. Although I would say that North Carolina specifically probably would have went to the Union State, just because I have the line looks now. So I think I will give that on over. So, because it looks like they had taken more of it. So that'll be the line. I think. You just allow yourself to chill while we fight in there. We'll make another push up to Chicago. How is the line in Argentina? They haven't come after us, but this is our basically final bastion. Unless, of course, we want to push out and fight here. Council limited conscription for volunteer force. Oh, that's the... Yeah, sure. They can fight. I believe in them. We're doing a surrounding motion on Vienna. And where on earth can I get some supply from you guys? Pressburg has fallen. They should be giving me supply, but it's not. But with the fall of the area around Vienna, they're under siege. They're under siege, under lockdown. It will not be long now. Picking up. Socialists... What now? Serbian Socialist Republic has declared war on Croatia. Croatia is a part... I thought you were a part of the... I guess not. Well, that means that Croatia is pretty much done. So, oh, we're going to have a Yugoslavia. I didn't realize. You're just trying to chill. End of the Austro-Hungarian dualism. Yeah. I'm sieging Vienna as we speak. Of course, it's the end. And here, do we have... I'm assuming we got a lot more. Yep. The Ludendorff class. Go ahead and join there. You just constantly naval exercise. I think that's what's best for you. Is Graf Zeppelin and the SMS G200. Go ahead and join the Gottgeschwader. I really need you guys to start producing some planes. I really need to start producing them some planes. The Battle of Springfield. I mean, it's going. I just don't think it's doing us very much favors. We'll kick them out of here. Both passes. Huzzah. Huzzay. We'll attack here. And just allow them to go away. Start breaking them. In here, we got the PEC 1 for even more military factories, because that's what I need. That was mostly being spent on military factories for new planes. Good, 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 good. I consider 5 planes to be like mass production. Anything less than that is pretty much experimental in the amount that you'll actually produce. Because even 4 a month is not a lot, but it still has enough to break into. You put you at the bottom. Anything for prime rib. Anything for prime rib. And a damn thing for prime rib. Suriname? Where? Suriname exists. Oh, that's because of the Batavian Commune. And Insel India exists for pretty much the same reason. And over here in Indochina, they're still fighting it out. They have not won. We got the Nangzhou autonomy. I've never seen that before. Oh boy. Nationalist Revolutionary Army. Ah. Everything is going not my way, but at least we're going to take over Vienna, which seems like not the best idea on the surface, but I think it'll do fine. Budapest is already fallen. We can go to Klagenfurt, and now they're held up in Trieste. I think that'll do all right. Czechia is doing the most. Albania's capitulated to the Greeks. Decisions, we can do something. Sell my Polish holdings again for more power. Radio propaganda for more war support. That's not something we need. At all. What else do we need in here? Because you guys, you're just building up my arms industry. Austria's ended their issues with the Albanians. Macedonia. Oh, you're revolting. That's why. Treaty of Budapest. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Now, I don't see this really working out for you, but do what you need to. So that means that Czechia is now basically Czechoslovakia. We got Austria-Hungary exists. Romania's taken over their areas. Galicia Lodmiria exists. Now Austria-Hungary is literally just reduced to Austria and Hungary. But doesn't exactly help me. You. And my troops here. Yeah, I'm just going to pull my troops back. I don't care about your invasion of Croatia, to be honest. If anything, I'd like to help Croatia, but recall my volunteers, please. Thank you. Don't need that. Don't need that. Oh my god, how did that happen? Fine syndicates are just taking over the Pacific states. That's a no good. That's a no good.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
And if we took Springfield.
Bereit.
I think the CSA is going to win the
Zeigt
war.
es ihnen.
I don't like it, but I think that is the case. I'm going to send my troops down here real quick. I want you out of there. I want to send you down to Florida
Ausrücken.
to get those troops out of there so we can have more troops for the better fronts, which we need to have. Cannot support them anyway. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. And here, what do we got? Oh yeah. I think I've had that issue for a while now. Could make more destroyers. Yeah, quite a few of them are coming out now. I think we probably need it. Maybe a little bit more here. Admiral Hyperclasses, Turpets, and not Turpets. You join up there. This is my perpetual naval exercise unit. Liberia, Guatemala. A lot of people joining different fronts. Czechia exists. I don't know if Czechia had... No, it doesn't. I don't think it does. My one issue would be what happens if the Belgrade-backed attacks, but no, I think Czechia is good. I think Czechia is okay. Probably don't need to look after it that much. So move most of my forces here
Achtung.
off the line towards looking after Poland. Then the other half can go look after Austria. Salvadorians are doing a thing. Formation of Central America. Here we got 50% off of some excavation. That's lovely.
Bereit.
I would like some troops down here. Austria collapses. Yes, Serbian Republic has joined the Third International. That means that Croatia is doubly screwed. But it also means that the Belgrade Pact is no more. Czechia and Lodmiria might just stay neutral in all of this. What is this? Socialist Albania, puppet of Serbia. Fair enough. They didn't want to make their own little 1% off of Mauser. I do kind of like that idea, but could I do something better? Could I do some maneuver for speed, commerce rating, maneuver, naval maneuver? Specialist is lower than expert. Genius is the highest air crater for speed. Naval speed, other than just making us go faster, also increases the ability to dodge enemy attacks. So I kind of do want to spend 200 on air crater to give us the most speed. You don't say. I would love that. What the heck just happened? Yeah, I would love that. I would love a formation. I didn't know that was a thing. I had set that up so that Austria would eventually attack me. This is glorious. Does mean that we'll have to have a new front open, but that's pretty sweet. I'm loving life. So you get on a border with here. Italian Republic might attack me. Integrate Austria will take 150. Fair enough. And here at my occupied territories, I actually need to care about what division I'm using. We're military governor standard. Hungary can be on military governor. But everybody else, like Belgium, can be on civilian oversight. Lamau, like what the hell? Did anyone know that was a thing? I did not know that was a thing. You're on military governor, local police force. Madagascar, local police force. Somalia, local police force. Austria, civilian. Hungary... You can be on secret police or local police force. Civilian oversight. None of these actually increase the amount, so I'm just going to set you to civilian. And frankly, I would like demand Belgium be removed from the Legation Council. They were on the Legation Council? Investment in Poland. No, I don't want to do that. Support the PSA or the AUS. I had no idea it was a thing. That's the first time I've ever seen that. I mean, of course I'm taking it. You know how good that is? Just free Anschluss? What? Of both nations? And also, what's with this? So this has a claim. Can I not release them? Is that... Manage my subjects. Occupy territories. Is that not an option? Countries can never be released. Maybe you could release Hungary. I would like to. I would like a puppeted Hungary. I want to own this province for myself. Funny that so long as I have alliance with Czechia. Well, now I want to take over Czechia. Now I want to get the Sudetenland. Yeah, I have resistance to occupation. I know. I didn't expect this to be happening. In here I want... Okay, so we have everything out of here that we wanted. And we still have enough rubber and all that. Now you're coming up fast enough. You're coming up fast enough. I want to double check, look at you, the FI-167T. Extremely basic. Ooh, extremely basic. In fact, a bit too basic for my liking. I'm going to make a variant T2, maybe? Or maybe just give him like an entirely new look. Because there's different planes in here. That one looks a bit old. You know, there's something that looks like it is a fighter, or, well, in this case, a torpedo bomber. Something like that could be a torpedo bomber for me. The Germans, surprisingly, in real life, didn't have a lot of carrier bombers, so I don't have a lot to go on in terms of looks. Not this thing, that is ugly as sin. But maybe something like... Or, I don't know. Let's make some lore as we go. What options do I have again? I have 4 planes. I have Fokker, which is funny. We have Faisal, Junkers, Wagenfabrik, Henschel, Bayerische Flugzeugwerk, which is just Messerschmitt because that's what they were called before they were Messerschmitt. That's why the BF 109 is BF and not ME. We got Dornier, we got Hansa Brandenburg for jet bombers. We have, I think it is Faisal for the carrier bombers. So we can have the Faisal, that would be an FI or a Dornier or a SS for the Simons, or the carrier fighters and carrier bombers for the Flugzeug. I think I'll go Faisal. Now, this isn't a generational improvement over the 167, so it wouldn't be the 267. Well, maybe. It would either be something like maybe the 168T. FI 168 or the 170? Something like that. We give it a better engine. We give it a torpedo. We give it some... we don't have anything for electronics. That's useful. I could give it dive brakes, which would increase the naval targeting. Can't give it floats, because floats don't work when you're landing on an aircraft. After that, double check. We are already almost exceeding our weight. So I'll have to do, and then switch it out for something that looks the part. This could look the part. This one is still pretty... They don't look advanced enough for my liking. Same with all the biplanes, really. Maybe this one? Because this looks like... Yeah, maybe this one. Because that looks almost exactly like the FI 167 that I used as a float plane, but without the float plane. So that looks really good. I'll save that as new. I'll have that come out. And FIT, I'll put you away. And I'll start building up these. Nice, nice. Now back over here, I want 5 on that. I want 5 on this. I want 5 here. I want 3 on that. I want 3 on this. I want 10 on the Mausers for now. I want to put out another line of Mausers for my improved Mausers. So I'm building up a storm. I need to wait until here we go. Fate of Hungary. Release a minimal Hungarian state. Boom, got him. Then Fate of Southern Tyrol. Assimilation. Hand it over to the Italians, not necessary. Assimilation. Simulation and simulacra.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
We got a nice little puppet that gets to stay with us, unite the nation. It is completely bone dry. Don't have to worry about that at all. Now we just have to wait until we have enough political power. And we'll have a nice little Greater Austria, minus the Sudetenland. But you know, what's a little Sudetenland among friends? I might go after Czechia later, but you know, it kind of defeats the purpose of a survival round when you're like, oh yes, this is how I will invade my neighbors. That's just funny to me. You work on our attack line to Miami. Double check the Argentinian lines. We are holding for now. I don't think that the San Nicolas de los Arroyos, I think that's gonna work. And you guys need to fucking pull your troops back there, bud. You know, surprisingly, you don't actually have to have all your troops on a enemy that you're not fighting while your entire nation gets destroyed. To the point where I think I'm gonna pull back all of my troops at once. Why can't you pull back? I'm gonna pull back all my troops and return them quickly. Research slot available? Not sure what I'm researching. Okay, I'm researching medium tanks because I want to get medium tanks. Right. I want survivability studies so I can have some self-sealing fuel tanks. You guys get out of here. You guys get out of here. Argentina is lost. Don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about it. Argentina is lost. No World Cup victory this time. Get out of there. Boom. Got him. We call volunteers. Pull them out. It's the last helicopter leaving Saigon. We are out of here. Meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and integrate Austria and support the AUS while we got the guns. Oh, geez, they put a lot of troops into this little pocket. Overseas forces? Why do you keep calling it that? So here, oh, they got no troops here. They got no balls, no balls. It's because they pulled all their troops off to fight in Croatia. No balls. So that is going to be a front. Is Yugoslavia? They're going to have a Yugoslavian front. Unfortunate, but it is whatever. Down here, we have... it'll take a year to integrate Austria. But that's okay. It's okay. Now, Vienna itself is... Oh, wait, really? Oh, wait. Follow Buenos Aires. Yeah, it happens. It's specifically Trentino that didn't come with it. I mean, fair enough. It was a core state of the Austrians. Everything else here is ours. Mark State, core it, buddy. I don't see a reason not to. Yeah, there goes Argentina. Argentinian trade agreement is done, sadly. Hey, man, they weren't willing to fight for themselves. They don't get to complain when I can't fight for them. In here, is this the best you guys got? Send volunteers. It's still 3 out of 3. Let me look at a base. 3 out of 3. Oh, hello. You guys decided to join. Neat. Okay, fair enough. We can do some bombing runs. In here, military industrial complex. You require what exactly? Oh, you require Zip 3 or PEC 2. And has completed focused military industrial complex. So I do boink, boink. Give me those factories. I love them. I get to be, oh yes, you know, just a regular Greater Germany in Kaiserreich, as one does, as one does. And here, okay, I need even more things to buy. I want those switched over. Good, good. You're building up. I want you at least at 5. You at least at 3. You at least at 3. 5, 5. Good, 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 good. You're at 5. I'm probably going to want you at least at like 12. You're at the regular one. I want you at like, you at 5 because you're technically different. Oops. Equan revolt. You up a little bit more, up a little bit more. Hello there, beautiful. This will be my Panzer III. Although Panzer IIIs and IVs were developed at the exact same time, if you didn't know. Panzer III, I'm thinking like one of these. There's so many neat little variations here. It's hard to pick. No, those are the Stug variants. I'll probably build a lot of Stugs to put into my infantry divisions. But for now, oh boy, there's a lot. I'm thinking for the Panzer III, this is like my Panzer IIIA. This is like an early variant. Obviously, you know, you got to go for the welded armor. Originally, they had a roughly bogey suspension. They had something like 3 armor, roughly an engine 3. They had the medium turret 2. For the Panzer III, that one had the basic high velocity gun, a 37mm anti-tank gun with, you know, you gotta have the radio, you know, you gotta have the smoke launchers. A bit low, but the engine was a bit low. I believe that's roughly what it was. Roughly, it's like 3 and 3. Armor is still great though, because it's not a light tank, because in Hoi 4, the base armor is determined by the, it is determined by the chassis and not the amount of armor you actually put on it. So a heavy tank with very little armor will still have more than a light tank with a lot of armor. Let's see, am I getting a message? No, I'm getting a call. But we're not doing calls right now. So we'll do this. It's almost 3 hours. We'll be wrapping up pretty soon. I haven't been able to get around to the actual fight, but you can see how things are starting to pair up. I think tomorrow or Christmas Day even is going to be when I do the next big stream, because I might be streaming with Duenhaber tomorrow. This will do good for the Panzer III for now. I'll make that, and then as I go for it as well, make sure I'm putting in a Panzer IV variant in here too. It had the more stub nose version, something like this. Maybe I could come down here, which these are clearly Panzer III, something like that. Maybe that would be better as a Panzer III. So the Panzer IV had the 75 millimeter mortar. What happened to Austria? We Anschlussed. I didn't know that was a thing, but it is. And yeah, roughly the same there and there. This would be good for a Panzer IV-A. Save the new design. Boom. If anything, I might like them different. But yeah, Panzer IV and Panzer III. I definitely need to get those started. Panzer III-A and Panzer IV-A. Get rid of everything that isn't tanks. I want those right in there. Pretty important to me. To the point I'll even turn down some of these. I want to get those going now. So I'm thinking even give them some of those. Those will be my starting designs. Yeah. Turn everything else back on. So because somebody actually asked the question, what happened to Austria? So Austria got because it started going communist. We sided with Czechia because it broke away from as Bohemia, as well as Croatia broke away, Galicia-Lomiria broke away, and then the Belgrade Pact attacked from the south, and they got completely just taken over. We, with our tank divisions, took over Vienna. They capitulated. The leftovers of the Austrians came to us and said, hey, you want to take us over? Because we got nothing. We got nothing. We got no plans. Our empire just fell to pieces. You wanna join up? I think maybe you and I should partner up. And so yeah, we actually got a really big boost there, which I was not expecting at all. Because I wanted 50 factories, but with Austria here, we got well over 60 factories now, and we still have about like a year or two before the war. So even though we lost in Argentina, we have lost all of Middle Africa except for Southwest Africa. They came back to the fold. They're holding out for us. I wonder if they can have any retake Africa is a goal. I wonder if they can do anything. I know over here, Germany, East Asia, they're still fighting. They cannot naval invade because I took over their whole navy. So they cannot naval invade. And oh! I took over Austria. I get their navy. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. I was so wondering, I was so curious as to what this was. So this is the Hunyadi. Okay, the Hun class, the Hunyadi class. So we have a whole ass navy down here to fight with. What I'm gonna do, that's 3 different vessels and this fleet. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna park this fleet right down here in the Riff, and I'm just gonna wait until the war kicks off. We'll try our best to like entice the Halifax Conference or the Kingdom of France, and then we'll use the Kingdom of France as a naval base to take over the Mediterranean with the Austrian fleet. That's going to be the big plan here. So I need all of the Austrian fleet. So that's, yeah, Tyrian Sea, Adriatic, and you're in Adriatic. Oh dear Lord, what happened to the Austrians? You gotta pay attention. You gotta pay attention. You can't be jumping in and out and wondering what on God's green earth happened. I Anschlussed them. I was gone for pizza, and then, yep. So this is the why is it gotta be spelled weirdly? Mediterranean, I think is what it's called. The Middle Land. Everybody pull back to the Riff. Why not? Why can't you come here? Oh, it's because I'm not clicking on them individually. Yeah, everybody just come over to the Riff. We just got ourselves a Southern Fleet. While we're at peace, I can actually send some of those to other locations to do maybe better things there. I've mentioned this before. Like, I've mentioned it enough. We're almost at the end of the stream. Long story short, we took them over. They asked for it, and we obliged. They peacefully became Yeah, they're not worth saving. Well, that's what's funny. I think Czechia and Galicia are going to be not against me because I didn't set them to go and join anyone. But Serbs are absolutely going to form Yugoslavia, which could be an issue. We're going to go ahead and just chill down in Morocco. Ottoman Empire? I would like your docking rights. I would like docking rights. I will improve relations with you and get docking rights, so that I can launch naval attacks from your bases. And then past that, it has almost been 3 hours into the stream. We'll just allow, yeah, the formation of Yugoslavia to happen. And it's a pretty good Yugoslavia. They have everything except Trieste, which went to the Italians. I guess I could have given them Trentino, but why? Maybe that'll cause issues with the Italians? Maybe I could get the Italians on my side? I don't think I can. I don't think they're ever hard-coded to... I don't think they have the ability to join us. That's not my problem. But Italians have joined the enemies. Yeah. Union of Brazil has... God, that's cursed. So, if we're looking at it, if we're looking at the situation here, we got Socialist, Bolivia, you've not done anything yet. We got Socialist Paraguay, we got Socialist Brazil, we got Socialist Uruguay, we got Popular Republic of the Peru, not Peru, but Peru. We got Colombia, you're Social Democrat, but you're just chilling. Venezuela, you're Social Democrat. Suriname is Bradsock. West Indies is still fighting the Entente. They still haven't won that battle. Mexico, Central America, everything except Costa Rica. Panama, maybe? Yeah, Panama's good. Most of the Americas are just screwed. We got armed uprisings of the National Revolutionary, the Nanzhou Autonomy, down here in the Guangzhou. It's just like multiple layers of socialists are fighting each other in China. That'll probably spill out somewhere. Japan's just chilling. They're gonna come after me eventually. I should... Ooh. Should I? No. What I was thinking is, should I send my own reinforcements to go and fight in German East Asia? I will not. I will wait until either they lose this war or come to like a stalemate or something. And I'll just take all their units and I'll garrison it myself for my own purposes so that they don't send divisions my way to Europe where I don't really need them. I need them to just sit there, sit on their rubber, and stay. Past that, I think this has become surprisingly more survivable than I thought it was. But yeah, with that, thank you all for watching. This has been a really, really good stream. It's probably one of the best streams I've ever had. With that, I'll see you guys in the next one.